Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo. You've tuned in to a Friday night edition of whatever the hell this is. I know who I am. I hope you know who you are. And I'm going to leave you guessing as to what is on the 3D printer right now. What is 3D printing? This is the question of the night. Can you guess? Can anybody guess what that is? I almost guarantee, I'm like this close to guaranteeing that nobody, apart from those who might know, are actually going to get what it is that I'm actually 3D printing tonight. So this is going to be fun. I mean, it's going to be fun for me because I already know what it is. I've been waiting pretty much all day, for a little longer than a day, to get this 3D printed. But this is going to be ready for your guessing. What is this going to be? What could it be? What could it be? 3PO. What could it be? We got 3 minutes. I'm sorry, 3 hours. A little longer than 3 minutes, you might say. 3D printer time-lapse comes in with a pretty good guess. A license plate. Interesting. Hadn't even thought of that. A gonk. Yeah, I guess if I was printing a gonk upside down. Krusty does know. Just FYI. He could probably be bribed. Krusty does know. By the way, Diana should be making an appearance. She's putting on her makeup, kind of suggesting that she will be making an appearance. I can't promise when, but we got 3 hours to spend together. How are we going to spend this time? It's kind of completely up to you. Good to see you, Heath, Man Cave Hobbies. Good to know. Thank you for sending along those templates, or at least showing me what you've got. I have printed out successfully an iPad stand. Although, had a little moment of panic. I set it to print. It was seemingly fine, and I went out for errands for my lunch break. I came home and the printer was going beep beep. It sounded like that. Maybe it was like like it was really weird. And the print had basically stopped at a certain point. So this is the iPad stand, or really what would be the foundation for the iPad stand that did successfully print not long before the broadcast started. And this iPad stand, the one that I'm using, is a bit thicker, but it's easily accommodated the iPad. That's what it is leaning on right now. Pretty much gave me the angle that I was looking for, I would say, for the most part, and certainly has allowed a greater degree of mobility and maneuverability. So I'm happy with this. I've now got more options to play with in relation to using this particular device or this camera as anything. Only way I'm spilling is for cash. That's right. You got to pay Krusty. You can bit me. You can't bite me. You can bit me or subscribe to me. That's how you pay me. It's not, honestly, I have spent a lot in filament. I've got a lot of filament en route. Have most of the filament that I'm hoping to try. And I won't be able to try it all. Trying to stick to the ones that other people recommend, specifically ones that aren't going to gum up and gunk up the printer. So it stopped in the process of printing these parts, and it must have been stopped for a while. I turned it off, like instinctively, without even looking at the screen, as soon as I heard it, because I thought it was just doing it, because sometimes it sounds like that. And I reset everything, reloaded the filament. Haven't had anything pop up since then. No errors, no issues necessarily. So these are failed plastics. Here's my question. What can I do with these? Because I mean, they're not really like fully viable. Like I can't really use them with the intention to like basically hinge them together. Although I'm using a paper clip to hinge them together right now because I don't have an appropriate sized nut or screw, really, fastener, bolt. I can't use the original bolt that I printed the other day, unfortunately. But I do have a set on order because I have a feeling that won't be the first or last time I might need one for a practical print. The iPad stand would be my first practical print, and I'm happy with it. Despite me only having like one black filament right now, and that is the Galaxy Black. It's got the glitter to it. It's nice. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Man Cave, aka Heath, says I'm gutted today. I was 3D printing a Vader AT-AT. Vader AT-AT? It failed at 80%. Oh my god, that's horrible. Vader AT-AT? Interesting. My Fab 365 email notification or confirmation finally came through. Pezliz, yeah, music is loud. Okay, I was adjusting music. I can continue to adjust it. Yesterday when I was listening to it, it seemed too soft. So it's like too soft, too loud. I don't know where it's going to end up. Like, in terms of me talking, the music may be louder than it might normally have been because I'm using different audio. So it's probably going to sound different. Stream frozen. Oh, man. Oh, not watching while driving. Yeah, don't do that, Krusty. He probably can't hear me. He's probably already tuned out. Not very safe. But I appreciate the faith. And by the way, thank you, Apprentice Ewok, for subscribing with Prime. Apprentice Ewok, really appreciate it. Before going live, I posted an update on the YouTube channel. I have been uploading a new video there every day. Knowing full well that 99% of the people who might want to see those videos are never going to see them. And I said, hey, are you tuned in to watch the 3D printer, you know, the new 3D prints that I do every night? And I gave two options, yes or no, I didn't realize. And quite a few people said they didn't realize. And then almost immediately thereafter, I got 3 new follows here on Twitch, which tells me I have to use that the posts on YouTube a lot more frequently than I have been, giving people various options to tune in and remind people that I'm streaming live that way. Because otherwise, I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, thank you, Man Cave Hobbies. He designed it himself and will send me the STL file tomorrow. 3D printer time lapse suggests throwing it in Discord. I think that would be fine. I don't have an issue with that with an STL file. I don't know if the stream's frozen for everybody. I noticed that the video was kind of glitchy. It's getting to the point almost where I have to restart everything before every broadcast. That's the only way to ensure that, well, and it's not even with full assurance that it's going to pull through without any snags. License plate. So far this is the only guess we have. License plate. No, seriously, I don't know what to do with these pieces. I mean, I guess I'm going to recycle them, but oh man, it's painful. Hang on, these are failed prints. What did I say? I said I was going to put failed prints up on my Etsy shop. So someone's going to get a failed print. I am going to sell on Etsy like a failed Chris Pirillo print. And I'm going to sell these to someone who's going to buy them. Or nobody, really. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Someone can have them. I should autograph them. I got to get my silver Sharpie somewhere. I'll get it. But these failed prints, yeah, that's what's going to happen. Okay. What should the prediction be? The prediction should be... Here. Is Chris 3D printing a new smartphone case? No, wait. What could it be? Because I said smartphone case. That kind of doesn't really give it away, but I suppose to a certain degree this might be usable as that, but not really. Not truly. It's got to be a prediction. What could the prediction be? A good one, though. 3D printer time lapse suggests his Fab 365 AT-AT is half done, body and feet are done, head is halfway, top cover will print overnight, and legs tomorrow afternoon. I guess Loyal printed his on the Mini and had to shrink it to like 85% without splitting. Oh, pardon me. Splitting the two. I'm inclined to just split the two and go at 100%. I could go 85% and just have a single print too. An iPad case. That's interesting. It'd be a very, very small iPad. Okay, so maybe we'll do that. Is this a practical or fun 3D print? Practical? What's a word for P that's fun? Playful. Practical or playful 3D print. All right, we're gonna start. We're gonna let you go for 10 minutes. There you go. Prediction has started. Take a look at my Twitter. Kind of hard to do, like in the middle of the broadcast, but give me a second. Oh, that's interesting. What the hell? You may want to choose a higher poly count Vader head, though. That's funny. That's hilarious. Oh, did you get the Vader head with holes in it to patch that STL file? I thought I passed that along. Oh, interesting. 100% of people throwing up for the prediction are going 100% practical. So you know that I have one failed practical print below my belt. Could have been the something with the filament. I'm glad that I was able to successfully complete the iPad stand tonight. Looks a lot like this, but still am a little concerned that I don't know what the other problem was. Got thrown a curveball, if you will. How does that look? Good. There we go. Give you a slightly different angle. What's the fail about it? Oh, Beccius Beccius? Is it Beccius? Beccius Maximus? The iPad stand is a bit thicker, so it's about 5 millimeters tall. This made it for maybe 1.5 millimeters. So it stopped before reaching the appropriate height or thickness. But as they stand, I mean, these look nice. They're nice. I wish there was an easy way to... What do people do with their failed prints? What do you do? Because you can't, like, re-spool them. The plastic is effectively spent. So I'm curious to know what I can and or should do, apart from listing this failed print on Etsy, which I will do. Because I think it's funny. I think it's freaking hilarious. So I'm not gonna like jack up the price or anything, but you know, it's a failed 3D print, and otherwise it'd go in the trash, and it would go right back to buying more filament. Oops, sorry. You recycle them? Yeah, no, I'm recycling a lot of the smaller stuff, but this is someone might be able to figure out what to do with this, right? It's a product. It's original art, but not really. I'm gonna sell them together, and then I'll have to link it off. Like, all right, Etsy, I'm now going to be selling my failed 3D prints. Look, I'm Scarlet Witch. Hope everybody watched WandaVision today. I didn't stay up. I could not make it. I was way too friggin' tired, man. I was like, oh, so bombed after yesterday. Oh, so tired. It's like, Becky, you can extrude back into filament, but that's a whole different machine. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go that far. I don't think I need to refilamentize. It's much easier to just pass it along and then get new filament, I think. WandaVision, according to Hollywood, was awesome. I agree. I enjoyed it greatly. In fact, I enjoyed as much as the first part of it was interesting, I enjoyed the latter part of it more. Like, the first part was just bizarre. Like, what is going on? And the second part was definitely more classic MCU. Yeah, I thought that it was very, very, very well done. And if that's the future of the MCU, then I'm happy. Give me more shows like that. What is it? The next one is Falcon and Winter Soldier. Looking forward to that. Absolutely. Give me more. Give me more. Loki coming out too. I mean, come on. That's like three MCU shows in a year. On a good year, you might get that many movies out of the MCU. What is WandaVision? WandaVision is a series on Disney Plus that stars both Wanda Maximoff, aka the Scarlet Witch, and Vision. Post Avengers Endgame and post Avengers Infinity War. So it was interesting. It was good. It was solid. I was happy. You like the direction, Hollywood? Yeah, it was it was something that I walked in, like with most forms of entertainment, and I wasn't thinking that it was going to be awesome. I just thought, okay, I'm going to watch this. No expectations at all. The next one that I'm going to be watching, I think, Amazon Prime just released something. Oh man, I'm still tired. I'm still catching up from sleep. Coming to America 2. That's the next one that I hope to be watching. I wish Disney Plus was like Amazon Prime, release new things at... Oh, yeah, different time zones. Yeah, that does not surprise me. Well, let's see here. How many people are predicting? No one's predicting Playful? 5 of you all. 5 of y'all are going for Practical. Interesting. Oh, so you've seen it? It's not bad? Coming to America 2? You know, I wasn't a fan of Coming to America, but I've definitely seen it a couple of times. So, yeah, if the story's good, character's good, writing's good, I'll probably enjoy it. It'll be fun, I would hope. But that's the next one that I'm going to be tackling. Then maybe, just maybe, I'll start The Expanse. Maybe. I'm mostly caught up, if not all caught up, on all the other shows that I watch. And I don't watch too many of them. There's only one new episode tonight from For All Mankind. Last night I watched Resident Alien's latest episode. I already saw Snowpiercer's episode this week. So, I mean, at any given time, I'm usually juggling, like, 2 or 3 series. Or at least I try to, because it's just something to look forward to at the end of the day, you know? Wasn't The Expanse with Halle Berry in the beginning? I couldn't tell you. Yeah, For All Mankind took me a while to get into. And it's more of a slow burn, certainly. At least that's my feeling. Yeah, sorry that the camera's kind of sticking here. Give me a second. Let me check something. It's Wi-Fi. I'm gonna flip back here. I'm gonna try something. It's not you that's sticking. It's the in the camera here. So let me turn this off. Let me try something. Close that. Reconnect. Thank goodness I can juggle things. Actually, I wonder, does it work better? Oh, yeah, it might work better if I do that. Might. Plugging in, jacking in, plugging into the matrix. Doop. Come on, Vader, get out of my way. There we go. Now, hi, see I'm nice and big here? I'm not Mr. Big, not to be confused with Mr. Big, but see what we got now. No, oh, that's my web browser. I chose the wrong PIP. Here's the next one that I want to do. I've got some small bits of filament that Prusa sent, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do. Like, I need something small, and then I found this. But I only found that because I was something was on the homepage here of the Mandalorian toothbrush holder, and this designer also has a Darth Vader headphone holder, so I'm going to be using that. Found that on Prusa, right there, which is kind of neat. So that's the next one I'm going to do, toothbrush holder. Even though I don't need one, I'll figure out some use for it. I think this is what I want. Selling them online. Not Entitled suggests that Halle Berry was in Extent, not Expanse. Yeah, no doubt. What was that? That was a toothbrush holder. He suggests I'm hooked on 3D printing. Well, let me put it this way. I've got 10 or some odd, 10, 12, some odd spools en route. Oh, man. Yeah. There's going to be, I got to find a lot of, what I'd like to find are miniatures, like Star Wars miniature figurines, to 3D print in hot pink for Jedi. So I've got to keep my eye out for a series of figurines for Jedi. Because it'd be cool to give her a figurine set in that. Audio is awful. Audio. Oh, sorry. Oh my god. It's better now. You know how I know it's better? Because this damn app doesn't remember the last settings that you make. So, it's better now. Thank you for telling me. Oh my god. Yes, okay, so what I use to broadcast from the iPad, it's a network protocol called NDI. It basically allows me to use the iPad's camera as a video source. So I'm using an NDI source with that. I suppose I mean, some nights it's fine, other nights maybe not so much. I just basically reconnected, and we'll see how that goes. I could also probably use it in Camo, Re-Incubate Camo, as a more direct feed, and it would work probably just as well. But the thing is that with Re-Incubate Camo, I also happen to have this view over here, right? To be able to turn over here, and then you've got a close-up, I guess, not version, but a close-up of me, to be able to better showcase some of the items that I've recently picked up. Just got that thrifting. Probably paid way too much for it, but it's a little necklace, Stormtrooper necklace. Have I tried voice? No. I'm not going to add anything that I don't need to add. The issue was that the NDI camera broadcasts audio, and even with it, even with the source coming in. Here, let me see if I can mute that. Maybe that'll fix it. I'll have to test that later. Anyway, got this. Can you get a Lightning to Ethernet adapter? Probably, but I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't need to do that necessarily. So, got this necklace, and then, guess what? It is Draco Knuckle Duster, or Draco Knuckle Duster. I think Draco sounds better. Why do I keep saying Draco? Isn't that like from Harry Potter, Draco Malfoy? This is the figure of the day. You've all been waiting for it. Okay, I've been waiting for it. This is the one I wanted to open. Super 7 reaction figure line. Right there. Very happy to have it. Darth Vader knockoff. It is Up 76. So it's a killer bootleg. That's the name of the designer who made it. There's a whole backstory here too. It's wild. But Killer Bootlegs worked with Super 7 to bring his designs to life, basically, in the reaction figures line. And I'm a huge fan of reaction figures. Like, they're amazing because we get 5 POA figures that we otherwise would not get. And I don't even have, like, anywhere near a full collection of the reaction figures right now, unfortunately. This is Draco Knuckle Duster. I'm sorry, Draco Knuckle. Oh, I'm sorry, Count Draco Knuckle Duster. And normally I'd keep these on the card, but I've kind of got a bootleg area for Vader stuff, fun Vader-y things. And this particular figure is going to fit in very nicely, I will say. Draco Knuckle Duster. Count Draco Knuckle Duster. Ah. But if you love Star Wars figures and you love 5 POA, you need to get these. Hey Liz, thanks for the cheers. Really appreciate it. Count Draco Knuckle Duster. I mean, honestly, this figure, if I saw it on shelves, I'd be like, dude, what's that about? But it's obviously a Vader knockoff. Look, it's got it's a legit Vader knockoff, right? It's got the lightsaber that goes up into the arm, or the laser sword, but the laser sword is kind of serrated is the wrong word to use, but you can see it's kind of like jagged. It's not just a straight lightsaber there, which is really cool. Yeah, I love that. Draco Knuckle Duster. Right there. So as I was demonstrating, the value of having camo or re-incubate camo as that camera is that I could always go to a close-up that you otherwise could not see. So there's Draco Knuckle Duster up close and in person. There's the laser sword. It's pretty wild. He's also got this skirt of sorts, tunic. It's plastic, like the vintage Star Wars figures. There were a few other bootlegs also available, quote unquote bootlegs, knockoffs. I didn't get all of them. I've skipped a lot of Super 7 stuff because a lot of it's horror related, and I'm really not into horror stuff. They had some Universal Monsters items, or have had them. I've skipped a lot of those. I've skipped a lot. So I'm definitely not a completist as far as the reaction line is concerned. Five POA figures are nice, says CNEP76. In the aspect, they can usually stand on their own without needing a stand, more or less. Oh, absolutely. Like, I feel, honestly, I could basically pick up Count Draco Knuckle Duster and put him here, not even look, and get him to stand. Yeah, I love 5 POA. I'm always going to be a fan of 5 POA. Always, always, always. Okay, here's the prediction. 6 of y'all said it was going to be practical. 0% said it was going to be playful. The outcome is it's going to be playful. So nobody won. You all lost your some Perillo pixels there. Interesting. So it's going to be fun. What could it be? Okay, so starter prediction. No, I gotta be careful. I gotta leave it open-ended enough that you can't guess what it is. What's the next prediction I can make? What's the next prediction? Thank you for following Kilroy480. Much better than Kilroy479. Kilroy480 suggests it's going to be this. You're the third person to say license plate frame. Pez Liz redeemed. Aziz Light going to green. Bloop, 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 bloop. Much easier with one remote control, let me tell you. What's the topic? Star Wars? The topic's always Star Wars. Always. Always Star Wars. Like, we would not even be talking about Star Wars, and I'd work Star Wars into the conversation. That's for sure. This almost looks like the stormtrooper that I was showing you almost looks like a patrol trooper with as much heavy black as it's got. It's a heavy necklace, though. Usher asks, on May the 4th of this year, what are you expecting for new merch? I don't know. Hopefully some good stuff. Dude, okay, speaking of new merch. Oh, Star Wars license plate frame. Funny, Robert, funny. Pezliz asks, so is it smaller than a deck of cards? It is approximately, 100 millimeters by 40 some odd millimeters. That's the scale. That's about the size. CNEP76 burns through his Perillo pixels so fast you'd think it was candy. Yeah, but you keep earning them, so don't worry about it. By the way, I updated the profile page on Twitch. It's changed a couple things, moved some things around, updated some graphics. It's a little more complete, a little better organized than it was before, or at least I believe it is. I don't have the heist. I don't have any of that stuff turned on because the Streamlabs points are separate from Twitch points. I'm Not Entitled says it looks like the entrance to the ship leading into Palpatine's ship. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna give you. Okay, I'm gonna ask you another question. Next prediction. has this model been created before? Yes or no? I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. Starting the prediction now. Credit card holder. Kilroy, 480. That's a pretty darn good guess. I'm impressed. Oh, new merch? Yeah, no, I have no predictions. I don't have any expectations apart from give me some awesome stuff. Honestly, it's kind of been in a lull lately. So, I'm hoping for the best. Is it Han Solo frozen in Carbonite? It is not. Good guess. It is not Han Solo frozen in Carbonite. Absolutely not. Cameron, 1789, comes in, redeeming Aziz Light! Going to which color, buddy? Where are we going, Cameron? Give me the color. Need the color. It's got to be on my remote. It's got to like be a thing on the remote. Otherwise, I can't do it. What's the color? I'm ready. Do you not know? Come on, come on. Come on. What's going on? What am I... You're gonna leave me hanging? Red, thank you very much. I'm like, dude, like... Honestly, there's not many options on this remote. Red blends in with the curtains pretty well, but like... There's, like, it says there's blue and it says there's white, but it's not that great. Well, Usher, that's kind of the idea. Was this item available in stores at one point? That's a good question. Maybe that'll be the next prediction. David Hales has redeemed ad time. I gotta press that ad button. If you don't like it, you gotta blame David. He redeemed his points for that. You can also avoid all the ads on this channel by becoming a sub. You can even use your Prime subscription, your Amazon Prime subscription, to basically be a sub of mine for free on your part, because you're already paying for Prime. So let's go ahead and run the 60-second ad break. All you subs get to see a 60-second behind the scenes. I don't know what we're going to talk about. Is the squiggly reference asks, I'm not entitled to anything specific, or is it filler? That's filler. Or it's basically structure, infill. That's what they call it. Oh, Usher, thank you for the posture check. Appreciated. And Stretch, thank you. CNEP76 says, maybe at some point we can redeem some of our pixel points for a funny Star Wars chroma key. Oh, yeah. A funny Star Wars chroma key. What could it be? So, like, you mean like an overlay thing? Is that what you mean? Like that? Like a chroma key? Something like that? There are lots of them out there. Well, point me, CNE up, point me that direction. And I also want to listen to Robert. Has got some good ideas, too, that he watches a lot of other channels, and they do really fun things. I'm still getting there. Oh, a chroma key video. Yeah, I don't have... The problem with the chroma key here is that I have a desk, and so I couldn't... It wouldn't go. Apart from possibly, like, awkwardly zooming in and bringing up the green screen, pulling it up, it's a lot of rigmarole. Yeah, but maybe we could do that as a special stream, not necessarily a default every night. I know what you're saying. Oh, an overlay chroma key video. Interesting. Find me some stuff. Let's see what we got. Chris in a trash compactor, 2500. Oh man, that would be horrible. I don't even want to think about that. Shut down all the garbage mashers on the detention level. Look at it be. Here we go. The prediction. What's the prediction going? Oh, so here's the predictions. Still going. 4-1. Odds are 4-1. Most of you say this model has been created before. Only one of you says that it has not, or suggests. Interesting. We shall see. CNEP says, I have some stuff for you, just don't know how to get it to you. Probably easiest way at this stage is Discord. Is it Star Wars related? Dude, I can make anything Star Wars related. Anything. That's not a stretch. That's easy. I blink and like, oh look, suddenly I've made it related to Star Wars. Even Diana's always pleasantly surprised. Well, pleasant may be a bit of a stretch. CNEUp says I have probe droid chroma keys and AT-ATs. Oh! Yeah, CNEUp. Let's do that. You got them? Yeah. We can have like an AT-AT invasion, like they walk across the bottom of the video, or a probe droid, and Chris gets probed, and the probe droid floats through. Okay, turn Star Trek into Star Wars. They time travel and jump to another galaxy. So they went a long time ago, and they went to another galaxy, and suddenly, Philippa finds herself commanding the Discovery and landing on Tatooine and facing down Jabba the Hutt. David Hale says, both Star Wars and Star Trek have droids. Indeed they do. Submissions have been closed. The question was, has this model been created before? 94% of you said yes, 6% said no. The outcome is no. This model has not been created before. So let's start another prediction. Is this is this creation, is this thing available for sale in stores? Has this thing been I'm trying to write this in such a way that it's worked. Has this thing sold before? Is this thing sold? Okay, so yes or no. Has this thing sold? Like, as in, could you buy this? Could you buy this thing? Okay, could you buy this thing? At any time. I'm trying to write it so past, present. Okay, past/present. There we go, starting the prediction. New prediction there. A good chance for you all to win some Perillo pixels. Turn the Smurfs into Star Wars. Smurfette effectively goes to Gargamel's home, captures Azrael, and forces Azrael into labor on Kessel, and the cat is forced to work in the mines. See, I can weave the story. I can't make a direct connection, I don't think. Phasers? Lasers? Turn My Little Pony into Star Wars? I actually, someone made a custom Darth Vader MLP. Oh, is there something like that? Turn Gilligan's Island into Star Wars. I love you. That's funny. Let's see here. Give me a second. Let's see. Do we have... Is there a My Little Pony Star Wars mashup? There we go. No, not really. See some Star Wars things there. Coasters. That's the Jedi coaster / coin that I built the other day, or printed the other day. Nothing there. So let's see what we got at my mini factory. Oh, that's not good. I don't like that. Oh man. Let's go to Google here, search, or Bing, My Little Pony Star Wars 3D print STL. My Little Pony Applejack Thingiverse. No. And Brony. Man, Star Wars fan 3D printing can make a toy. Hasbro My Little Pony 3D models. Yeah, these are official ones, right? We need a mashup. We need like a My Little Pony with that Darth Vader helmet. Heath, do you still? I swear to God, I sent you that. I need to resend it to you, don't I? I don't know if you got the other one. No, that's not gonna work. Dang it. That's interesting how my mini factory has some issues there with search. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Turn Gilligan's Island into Star Wars. Still? How can I do this? Luke walks into a cave and is magically transported to Gilligan's Island. What every girl wants. My Little Star Wars Pony. Oh, these definitely look like customs. Yeah, those are customs. But see, someone could 3D model these, and it'd be pretty cool. Oh, man. Yeah, see, I need to send this to Krusty. Like, would that guy do something like this? Alright. I know Krusty's still driving, or was driving. So I definitely do not want to interrupt. We need a Darth Shrek. Well, that's the thing, is that if I could get that Vader helmet, like, cleaned up, it would work out very, very well. The problem is, like I said, it's got holes in it. I'd probably do a Darth Shrek. If I can get, like I said, just need one good Vader helmet sculpt, and I could put it on pretty much darn near anything. For the most part. Oh, so the odds are higher for Usher, who says that yes, you could buy this thing in the past or the present. Could you? I'm surprised no one's guessed it by now. I really kind of am. Of course, I know what it is. If I didn't know what it was, I'd be like, what? What could it be? What could it be? A mouse droid suggests 3D printer time-lapse. That's a pretty good guess. Oh, yeah. I need to 3D print one of those too, don't I? I've got a little mouse droid collection. The top. Oh, so you're suggesting this is a two-parter? What's for dinner? I had some pizza. I got some of the Daiya dairy-free vegan pizza. Yeah, but see, that's the thing, is that I had that. I had basically half a pizza. I probably had too much to eat. That's the thing, is when I get those kind of fun foods, I tend to eat them, and that's where it starts to get ahead of me. So I've got to watch out. The only thing that I've got left is basically popcorn is the last thing. You also thought a light switch cover, but you said it was for fun, not practical, unless you consider that fun. If it was a light switch cover, I would say that it would probably be a little of both, but more practical. I'm not sure I'd ever need a black light switch cover either. I say that now. You watched the new Disney movie today on Disney Plus. Oh, that's out? Daiya, something in The Last Dragon. So, Raya and The Last Dragon. I think that's out today. I'm not gonna pay for it. I'll wait. Can we get a quick full screen view? Sure, why not? I was there, and then I just like switch views every so often. Happy to do it. A lightsaber holder, interesting. Skookum Trooper. Skookum Trooper. Oh, Skookum Trooper. Indeed, I am printing myself in a block of Carbonite. You guessed it. I can't deny it. I can't deny it. In about 2 hours, we are going to have a vintage-styled Chris Pirillo frozen in Carbonite figure. Skookum Trooper knows me. He does. For whatever it's worth, if you want to print me in a block of Carbonite, I'm sure I can make the STL file available. It wasn't designed by me. But you can start to see on the sides, you can start to see the shape of the vintage Han Solo in Carbonite figure. Not modern ones, but the vintage one that came with the Slave One, the Kenner. So it's not exactly perfect, right? It's not exactly spot on. But, you know, for a custom, it's more than ample, and it's great that I'm doing it in Galaxy Black. So you can see the sides, right? Just like it was on the sides where you'd put the stickers. And you can see the notch there at the bottom and the top. It's a little thicker than the original one, of course. But yes, it's going to be Chris Pirillo frozen in Carbonite. Yes, I'll make the STL file available if anybody else wants to freeze me in Carbonite. The Han Solo in Carbonite, not as interesting. But me frozen in Carbonite? Oh yeah. Absolutely. Because I didn't have one before, and now I do. And then I got the generic model so that I can put Jedi's face in Carbonite. That's gonna be one of those hot pink ones that I'm gonna use. She's gonna be frozen in Carbonite. Chris P as Dark Helmet frozen in Carbonite would be even better. Yeah, that's true, Shane. I feel you there. But see, if I were looking at this now, because it's now stacked up a bit, I might be inclined to guess that it was Han Solo frozen in Carbonite, the vintage Star Wars figure from back in the day that came with the Slave One. Wasn't Carbonite already guessed? Not specifically made for Chris. Someone said Solo. Yes, someone said Han Solo in Carbonite. I'm not interested in that. I already have a Han Solo in Carbonite. I didn't have a me in Carbonite. That's what I needed. Now I have it. Dark Helmet, yeah. Well, I've got my head scanned, so I just got to take the Dark Helmet STL and basically merge it, and I could print the two. I most undoubtedly could do that. Okay, submissions closed. Could you buy this thing, past or present? Choose the outcome. No, you can't, because now you know what it is. Prediction is complete. 81% on odds 1-1, so you guys didn't really win anything. Interesting. 10,000 channel points given to 3 viewers. That's funny. Yeah, Skookum Trooper, man, you had to come along. You had to come along, didn't you? I love you. Yeah, I was wondering if anybody would get it. We'll see how this goes. This has not yet been printed out here. The designer also did, like I said, a generic one. He did a Chris Pirillo face one based on my previous 3D. Actually, I thought it was my previous 3D face. And then maybe he didn't. He never had access to it. Interesting. He never had access to it. Now I kind of wonder. Then there was a generic one too. So there was there were 3 of them that were effectively done. Sorry, those are 2. The third one that was done is he took my cartoon, the one that I drew, and he put that in the Carbonite block, which I thought was funny. I haven't printed that one yet. I'm like, it's pretty cute, but like, I want something that looks like it's real, right? Something that looks like I was in Carbonite. And this potentially did the trick. So I'm pretty happy about it. Oh yeah, no, he definitely got my face. He definitely, it will look, if it works out well, because this has not been printed before. So it may end up being a failed build. We don't know. It's definitely me without glasses in Carbonite. Because, I mean, the glasses just kind of... I mean, they work, right? The glasses. Maybe I'll have to do a second one with me and glasses. Hollywood says it's going to be awesome to see. I think it is. I think it's going to be hilarious. They had a print yourself in Carbonite booth at Celebration some con years ago. I know! They had to, like, put yourself in a trooper, and I didn't get it. I didn't have a chance. They had put yourself in Carbonite. I didn't get it. I didn't have a chance. This gives me a chance to do the thing that I wanted to do. Nautical Nate asks... Oh, I'm sorry. The missing link followed me a minute ago. I missed that. Thank you for following. Really appreciate it. Do I have Bitcoin? If I do, I'm gleefully unaware of it. No, I don't have Bitcoin. I have myself frozen in Carbonite. Or I will. I will! Come on. Who would not want themselves frozen in Carbonite? That's my question. It's the only question on my mind. Yeah, like I said, I may have to have him do another one with glasses. But I know what I look like without glasses, right? And unfortunately, for a lot of these environments, you have to take your glasses off. It might actually work. Me with glasses might actually work in a Carbonite block. You want to be a head in a jar from Futurama? Oh, you could do that. It's not too hard. You just get it. You got to sculpt your head and then put it in a jar. Just put colored liquid and the label and everything. Okay, Heath. Oh, sorry to hear about your not feeling well. Sorry to hear that. Be well. Robert says, gotta go. Wanted to give a quick shout out to Set to Build, creating Chris's Twitch stream overlay border for tomorrow's epic. Oh, he is! Okay. Because I told him, I said, here's what I want to do. I want to divide. Here's what I got. Here, let me show you. Here's what we've got staged for tomorrow. And I don't know what's going to be in the grid, but I asked Set to Build to basically design something that we saw on No Hands AZ's stream, actually. He served as the inspiration. So let me show you the quad view I've got. You know why you couldn't hear the audio? Because I'm stupid, that's why. Now you can hear the audio. Yeah. Okay, so what I was saying was, because you got to set up different scenes in OBS. It's a new thing for me. It's an old thing for everybody else. But basically, he's building a border that's going to basically divide it into quadrants. So you've got my view here. So you're going to see me, you know, basically with the thing back there. And I'm going to be playing around with the pieces here. And then over here, possibly going to be 3D printing something. I don't know yet what. And then over there, in that black quadrant, that's where Set to Build is going to be. So, yeah. That's what I was going to, or that's effectively what I was showing you. So I basically started to set the stage for a quad view. If I had 4 cameras on my own, I don't. I usually have like 1, 2, 3, not really a 4th one at this stage. Maybe I'll give Diana a remote camera or figure out you know, another angle somewhere else to put in there. But yeah, that's that. Looking good. Looking good. 2 hours to go. Shh. Thank you for telling me that I forgot to put the audio in there. That would have ruined everything. Skookum Trooper says, I used to lay in bed as a kid at night and pretend I was frozen in Carbonite. You too? Oh, man, that's awesome. Nautical Nate asks, what your favorite rom-com is? Well, I can tell you my most recent one. Would you consider WandaVision a rom-com? It wasn't really. I don't know. I've enjoyed them in the past. Eclipse Empire says, on my 40th, my wife had a custom cake made. Mickey Mouse and Carbonite. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I want me and Carbonite as a cake. I would love that. Lol, Chris, make sure you test. No sound. I know, I fixed it, though. Thank you for following, Blue Dude 30. Much better than Red Dude 30, in my humble opinion. Oh my god, it's Chris! Been watching since like 2007, 2008. No, you haven't. Obviously, you have not been watching. Because if you were watching, then you would already be following. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you would already be there. You'd be here. But that's okay. You didn't miss anything. I was dead up until about 5 minutes ago. Right before you started following. I came back to life, started streaming, so you didn't miss anything. You missed nothing at all. So we're all good. We're all caught up. Okay, I haven't done anything different since the last time you saw me. I am currently not in Carbonite. I will eventually get there. Oh, you meant on YouTube. Yes. YouTube, where videos that I post go to die. Twitch is where I go to live. YouTube, to die. Do I want to live? Do I want to die? I don't know. So you know, if I upload a new video to YouTube, you know how I'm feeling. Oh, look, I'm going to put video out there that I did, that I took some time on, that no one's going to see. Cool. Hey, Chris, why do you like Twitch? No, don't. JC, that doesn't count. JC, that doesn't count. Some people don't know me from then. Very few people know me from the days of Locker Gnome, eons ago in the mid-90s. Does anyone know why Hayward was arrested? What did he do wrong? Hayward? Oh, yeah. I think he was a part of that whole thing that happened in Washington, D.C. I prefer not to get too political, although I wasn't the one who did it, so... Oh, Phil was a Locker Gnome watcher. Awesome, Phil. King Shackle says, I remember you from then. Well, that's awesome, King. You are king, then. If you remember me from then, you're king. You are king. You and you alone you're the only king that we've got here. Windows 2000 days. Actually, that would be pre-Windows 2000. I went, in the Locker Gnome days, with Locker Gnome, I started on, Windows 95 was out, because I started it in 96. So 95, moved to 98, 98 SE, Windows Millennium Edition for 1 or 2 weeks. Then I decided to go back to Windows 98, and then I thought to myself, wait a minute. Like, I was already on 98. Let's try Windows 2000. I've heard things about it. And then I was Windows 2000 for years until XP. And then went from 2000 to XP, XP to Vista, back to XP, then from XP to Mac OS. And, I used Windows 8, and I've used Windows 10. Oh, no, sorry. I used Windows 7, 8, and 10. I have, but it's primarily been Mac OS. This stream, on the PC, is obviously using Windows. The stream's powered by an Intel PC. Very happy about that. Very, very happy about that. Don't lie, you are hardcore on Windows Me. JC Sant, get out. Go. Leave. Now. Go. You're gone. You're out. That's not even funny. I'm not joking. That's not funny. It's not funny. I'm not laughing. You can only come back. You can only you're getting the Loyal treatment. I don't even know what Loyal said when I told him to get out. That he had to go to bed without any of his prints. I can't remember. Obviously, I'm being facetious. Windows Me, all about the restore. Oh, man. Windows Me. Oh, Windows Me. People got so mad at me for what I said about Millennium Edition. They got mad at me. And they also got mad at me for the things I said about Vista and Windows 8. 7 had a chance, man. 7 was fine. Still drives me nuts that in Windows, I can still see elements of Windows 2000 and 98, seemingly. and Windows 7. Like, there's just so much legacy there. I'm just like, He said use cheap filament. Oh, is that what he said, Shane? There we go. That's why. I've learned. I'm learning as I go. That's one of those things. Another thing is when you buy a 3D printer cleaning kit, this is not a toothbrush. The metal bristles there, not for your teeth. You can comb your hair if you want, but not for your teeth. Learn that the hard way. Why are my gums bleeding? Skookum Trooper, Windows Me was the weirdest upgrade ever, because it wasn't. I think it was fine on new machines, but like upgrading 98 SE to that, nah, I would not recommend it. Someone tagged me the other day, something about Sanofsky, and then someone else no, he didn't tag me, and then someone else CC'd me, says, you know, Chris Pirillo was right. He didn't want to admit that I was right at the time, but hindsight 2020, and specifically about Windows 8 UX, and not the UI. I thought Windows 8 UI was fine. Like in terms of like the overlay, right? The Metro experience. I've said this before in recent weeks. I have high hopes for Windows 10 Sun Valley, as they're calling it. Not exactly a reinvention of the Windows shell, the UI components, but if they can, I'm not joking, if Microsoft can eliminate much of the legacy components in Windows, like if they can get 95% there, resolving it to 100 for average users like me, Windows becomes that much more interesting. David Hales notes there are legacy options from Windows 95 and Windows Explorer exist to this day in Windows 10. This is what I'm saying, dude. I'm like, dude. It's like legacy. Which side are you in? Are you in or are you out? Like, decide. Because I don't want to be smacked with those elements. I'm not into it. At all. Never have been. Never. As a software enthusiast, never will be. And as a software enthusiast, I probably have a few recommendations for the Prusa folks. It works. It's nice. I debate the user experience. I think it could be a little more polished, but you know what? It works. I'm able to figure it out. On the problem is on Mac OS, it uses seemingly elements that it just doesn't seem like a Mac OS app. It seems like a Windows app, which is not exactly a compliment, but it works, and I'm happy it does. I have no complaint. Honestly, no complaints. Really don't. Hollywood notes they have to go all in and stop teetering. Exactly, but I was saying that years ago. Like, what are you? Like, what is this? What's going on? Like, what am I using? I took Jim Alchin to task. I was a Windows Insider, I think is what, I can't remember what they called us, like influencers or whatever. Jim Alchin was still there, steering the ship. This was pre-Vista launch. And I told him after using Vista Beta 1 or 2, I'm like, dude, you've got, your fonts are all over the place, dude. Which font are you using? Like, use one font. Like, why am I looking at 3 fonts and 1 dialogue? Like, this is just, it's sloppy. Like, don't do it. And I didn't know this guy anything. I was just being brutally honest. He signed my, because it was like an insider's dinner before these people, like, people of influence were called influencers. And I told him, I said, I just wasn't happy with it, and it needs to be better. This is before Vista shipped his swan song, but he autographed my DVD, which I still have, Jim Alchin's autograph of a Beta 2 Vista DVD. I'm sorry, he apologized for... It was hilarious. It was so funny. I didn't realize how funny it would be until years later. Yeah. So, Windows Bob. Oh, Fucho. That takes me back. Never had it. JC Sant said, I think the bad reception of Metro gave the company a decade of pause. Well, a lot of journalists these days, a lot of bloggers are saying, Microsoft's been complacent with UI and UX, and I don't disagree. I don't mind some of the top-level visual changes they've made in Windows, but they got to get to those underpinnings. This is my humble opinion. This is someone who's been a software enthusiast for 2 decades. 20-plus years I've been using software. 20-plus years I can tell you what makes a good experience or what doesn't make a good experience. Or what's clean software and what isn't. The most compelling thing about the iPhone was never the hardware. Ever. The most compelling thing about the iPhone was specifically the software. They kind of pooched that with the release of iOS 7, and it's been the same way since, which is unfortunate. And that's not to say that Google's done any better with Android. They've definitely got some slop and chop that's still laying around there. Point is, Microsoft has got to address its legacy underpinnings, specifically in the Windows shell. And it sounds like they're going there. They're getting there. Even in using Windows and setting up this Windows PC for the stream, which I was happy to do. The thing that drives me nuts is going into the settings and then suddenly getting kicked over to the control panel. Like, have they not? How has Windows 10 been out for this long? And that's still happening. That's got to stop. Got to stop. It has to stop. I don't care what breaks. Let those developers fix them. Move forward, because it ain't working for me. Throw a virtual machine into the works where people can go in and run all their legacy stuff, certainly, potentially at a cost, but keep the legacy components in a legacy section of Windows. The rest of it, keep it modern. Keep it feeling like I'm using one OS, not 17. That's my humble opinion. That's my perspective. It's all me. That's my belief as someone who's been doing this for 20 years. I want desperately for Microsoft to do the things that I'm hoping it can do, and I know it is capable of doing. I as a user, not a developer, who's keen on that kind of level of polish in terms of my software experiences, I'm not going to say I demand it. That's a little outlandish, but I expect it. I expect that. And so Sun Valley is the right thing at the right time, but it is long overdue. And my hope is that they can keep that ship moving forward, because like I said, Windows, when it's got a comprehensive, cohesive user experience, whatever UI they decide to go with, fine. But a general user experience where it feels like I'm using one operating system designed by one company, then Windows becomes interesting to me again. Until then, I'm using it. Use it every day. Powers the stream. It's what I'm using for you to see and hear me. Like, it's ample, more than ample, to do the things that you need it to do, which is the power of Windows, which is why so many people use Windows, which is why it has got the foothold that it has. But in terms of feeling that I'm getting something that is as good as it can be, there's a disconnect there, because when I see a file properties dialog pop up, right, I'm like, it's pretty outdated there. Windows Explorer, don't get me started. There's a thing in the Mac community called FTFF. I'm not going to say what it's short for, but Fix the F Finder. You can guess what that third F is for. The second to the last F is definitely a strong word. FTFF. People have hated the Finder. But let me tell you, I love the Finder. If it's in direct comparison to the Windows Explorer, which is just an eyeful. Like, oh my God. Oh my god, the ribbon? The first time I ever saw the ribbon back in the day, I'm like, dude, that looks pretty cool. Then Microsoft put it in everything. I'm like, dude, that's no longer cool. Like, that's too much. Like, it's like, the ribbon is like if someone gave you a nib of dark chocolate, and you went, oh, this is pretty tasty. I like this dark chocolate. You know what? This is tasty. Let me go ahead. This is the ribbon. This is my opinion. Go ahead and stage that. I still have this from Christmas, right? Totally forgot I had this. And every so often, Jedi goes into the drawer and says, "Hey, you got the chocolate." Let me go ahead and give you the ribbon. Hang on. You're gonna understand as soon as I do this, or maybe you will, maybe you won't. I don't know. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 10 nibs of chocolate here, right? So imagine. Maybe I get the golden ticket. Let's see here. Am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get the golden ticket? Is it gonna happen? No golden ticket. Wah, wah, wah. Someone gives you, this is the ribbon, right? Someone gives you the ribbon, and you try it. That's different. I like that. Yeah. That's good. And then someone snaps off another nib and hands you the nib. Because you have more. I'm like, okay, hang on, dude. This is like really rich. I can't have too many nibs. And before you can even finish this one, they jam another one in your hand. And before you can finish that one, they give you the whole friggin' bar. I'm like, it's too much. It's too much. It's overwhelming. I can't do this. I don't even know which nib do I bite. Well, I can't bite all the nibs. That's too much. That's a mouthful. Just give me like one nib at a time. Let me enjoy it. Please. I don't want to be visually overwhelmed. My mouth cannot be tastefully overwhelmed. I can only handle so much, right? That's the best way to describe the ribbon experience. Not even visually. You know, visually it's like someone gives you a piece of, let's see here. Visually it's like this. You're looking at it, oh yeah, it's yellow, and then suddenly you see it, oh! Look at all the colors all at once! All the colors, there you go, there's the ribbon, yeah! Okay, I need to find the button that is, I need to find the button. Okay, so I'll find the button. No, look at all the buttons right now! Look at all of them! Yeah! So, glad to hear they're cleaning it up. People don't want to upgrade their 20-year-old LOB software, so Windows has to keep the legacy stuff around. Like I said, shove it all into a virtual machine. Shane asks, and we hit you ripe to come down and take the chocolate away from you. She will, but for different reasons. I'm dropping my nibs. You see, that's the thing. With this dark chocolate, I only want one nib. Then I can put the rest away. Safely tucked away in the drawer. And I may forget about it, sadly. Oh, wrong drawer. Cine Up says, feel the same way with all the emoji. Oh, thank you for the posture check, Cameron. Well, you know, yeah, the emoji is getting to the point of being overwhelming. I need search in every emoji box I ever get. I need search at this point. Or I need some kind of like a trigger. Like in Twitch, you can do a colon, and then you can type in like gnome, you know, gnome something, right? And then it finishes the emoji. I almost need a trigger like that within an OS. On every OS. Or search. Hollywood asks, have you talked to Jerry about how you now being into 3D printing? DM'd him the other day, he DM'd me back. And he said, hey, congrats on making it to 3D printing. I haven't followed up. Chris is not for emoji now. Took years to get me into them. What? I like emoji. It's just finding the one that I'm looking for. There's just so many options. I say, give me all the emoji. Give me all the emoji. I'll take it. We're almost getting to the top part here. I almost want Krusty to come back because he was with me through the staging experience. This could have been printed at an angle too, which I didn't necessarily feel like I needed to do. Oh man, this is freaking exciting. I gotta tell you, man. Seeing myself in a Star Wars figure, this is the closest thing. Oh, Vader time. We got a Vader time. Hang on. Windows is freedom, which is why I support the oppression of Mac OS. Also, I enjoyed my time on Coming to America and Coming to America 2. Well, technically, that was James Earl Jones. Spoiler, I didn't know that. I haven't seen the movie yet. You know, I do not know if Vader would have had as much of a presence had it not been for his voice. I'm not joking. Like, his voice is just as critical for Darth Vader's presence as his actual appearance. Boy, I was his assistant. Never any love for personal assistants. Wait, who? Who? James Earl Jones? What? Wait, what? Did I miss something? I may have missed something. Yeah, so I'm glad you agree with me, Hollywood. True, it was James, but still cool to hear that voice. Yeah, man. That's the voice. At some point in the future, and we're probably already there now, you know, we've got deep fakes. I'm guessing there are going to be audio fakes, which is just going to get... things are about to get really crazy around here. Boy, I hope this is able to bridge okay. That's the only support in Prusa Slicer that said it needed. It's just fascinating to me how all this works. Cenie up, thank you for redeeming Stretch. My favorite. I love Stretch. Oh, I love Stretch. Stretch is my favorite. Oh. Is this going to be first spaghetti? Oh man, JC, I hope it isn't. Well, Prusa Slicer, it said, yeah, these are all the supports I need. I'm like, are you sure? And I even went in there and added a couple just in case. I'm like, no, I don't need to use those, and it's not taking. And I'm like, okay. And I ran it past Krusty, and Krusty said, yeah, it should be fine. I'm like, okay. So I don't know how this is going to work. If it is spaghetti, it's going on my Etsy store as a failed print. It'll be next to the failed iPad prints. Although I do wonder how they failed. Mind the gap. I know what it's like sitting in a chair for hours at work. Stretching is important, so I got your back. Thank you, Cenie up. You're awesome. Not just because you love Star Wars stuff. Mostly because you love Star Wars stuff, but that's not the only reason why. Okay, so wait. So yeah, it's filling in supports here. So it must be really close. Yes, it's got to be close. It's definitely close to doing the top. Hey, Airwolf 28. Much better than Airwolf 27. 50%. We're halfway done. Halfway there. Isn't that weird? Like, half of it is the bass. Because I'm all about that bass. About that bass. No rebels. I'm all about the bass. About the bass. No rebels. All about that bass. Taking a break from playing the solitaire games? Well, you play them side by side. Have me running in the background. I make there's music that you should be able to hear too. Exciting times about to happen on the print. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, so it's laying so this is how it's doing it. I was wondering how it was going to do the top part. This makes sense. Okay, where's Crust? Hang on. Let me get Crust. I shortened his name. There we go. Hang on. We'll think on it. Give me a second. That's how it's doing it here. I'm sending this message PM to Chris. That's how it's doing the support. Okay. No one breathe. That's how it's doing the support. So it's looking, there we go. That stuff is the stuff that's gonna get peeled away, I think. It's holding up. It's doing okay. Got to admit, I'm pretty impressed with the bridging here. Is he making a Carbonite? He is. Although it's interesting, I wonder, is that coming in? It's definitely coming in at a diagonal. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to breathe on it, right? Steady, steady. I was curious to know how this was going to work, this part of it, because I couldn't tell on the slicer. Come on, buddy. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Almost there. Almost there. This is like nerve-wracking, man. This is worse than watching a sports ball game. Because this is the make or break. This by far has to be the potential to be your best print so far to date. You think so? How am I liking the Prusa Mini? I've had a rough time with mine. Bruce Cooper, really? Well, the good news is, Bruce, thank you for following, by the way. The good news is, Shane, same old Shane here, might be able to help you a bit. I haven't had it for more than a week. It'll be a week tomorrow, and I've been printing every day. I've run into maybe a couple of snags with filament. But one of them, it was fine. I just needed to restring it. I ran into an issue today that I think was also potentially related to the filament. But I'm using Prusament, so generally speaking, I haven't had any snags to this point. I'm also looking at, based upon the feedback from other people, Filament 1 and Atomic Filaments. You see, mine has the updated Pinda. Okay, let me put it this way, Bruce. I am a 3D printing noob. Like, this is the first 3D printer I've ever had, and it's as a noob, it's very accessible. I'm very happy with it. I don't even know what a Pinda is. Did I even say that right? P-I-N-D-A? Pinda? I probably just like totally outed myself now. Like, oh, he called it a Pinda. Did you hear that guy? He called it a Pinda. It's a Mini Plus. Oh, you have 14 Prusa i3 MK3Ss. Oh my God, Bruce. My God, yes. I probably will have to talk to you, Bruce. Honestly, I mean, I've been on Twitch for a long time, as you can tell by my account. But this year in 2021, I really wanted to double down on basically having fun on Twitch on a more regular basis. So I've been doing this every night. This broadcast, this show. Just last week, got the 3D printer. I swear, I'm going to be 3D printing something new in every one of my broadcasts moving forward. And I'm very happy to do it on a Mini. And I know full well that once I'm in the Prusa family, probably never going to leave. And I know that Shane's probably going to appreciate it. Oh, Shane doesn't have a clue either. I use Thingy and what do you call it? Exactly. I'm with you, Shane. Totally with you there. Totally with you. You're having a heck of a time with the first layer adhesion and clicking in the motor. Interesting. I haven't had any adhesion issues. Any. And I've tried different sizes, different shapes. I wonder what it could be. Are you, I mean, I don't know. I'm not the 3D troubleshooting person to ask, so I don't want to sound even more dumb than I actually am, because I am. Oh, no, hey, hang on, same old Shane. Honestly, Shane, you can take it to DM if you want. You can talk here. Take it away. You guys want to interact here? You don't have to take it to Twitter. I mean, obviously, when you get into the weeds, you may have to. But like, if you want to talk here, that's fine. Don't worry. Like, my focus is watching this thing finish. You can't beat that Prusament. I agree. Galaxy Black that I'm using so nice. I also agree with that. Because being someone who likes a lot of black objects, I have a, you can see like Star Wars, Darth Vader-y things everywhere around here. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Obviously, I'm printing myself on a Carbonite block. Not designed by me, unfortunately. I'm not a designer. But, the Galaxy Black may become one of those that I always need to have in stock. I really feel that. Not just because, I mean, I'm not into glittery things, but if I am, I don't want the glitter to get everywhere. So the good news, Bruce, is that the designer of this Carbonite block may very well be releasing the files with a blank face area so that you could bring your own face into a frozen in Carbonite block. No, it's working. It's working! It's working! Wait, who was the one that was going to send me chroma keyed videos? Was it Cenia? Yeah, you gotta follow me up there. That's on. Just ping me on Discord. That's the easiest way to do it. Okay, definitely. I like that glitter hides layer lines. Clever. Yeah, you know the thing is, I guess I'm not bothered by layer lines. I've got. This is one. This is one of this was pretty much the first thing that I printed after the test ones, and it's flawless, right? This is also in Galaxy Black, and I guess when I look at a 3D print, I see lines anyway, so it just doesn't bother me. I just know there are going to be lines, effectively. Let me go ahead and give me a second. Let me go to a different view. So let me give you a better view of the Vader there. Yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. The trick to this one was getting the supports out from underneath the helmet. I had the hardest time with that. I've got better tools now. Dental picks. Yeah, so, you know, I knew there were going to be lines. The lines don't bother me. I guess if I didn't want any lines, I'd probably have I would have wanted to go with a resin printer. Okay, Krusty 3D. Krusty, Bruce was just suggesting, Krusty's been very helpful, a great member of the community, greater 3D printing community, certainly. Krusty, Bruce has, how many MK3s does Bruce have? You said like 9, 10? Bruce has several. 14. He's got 14 Prusa i3 MK3Ss. Or MK3s, sorry. But 14, thank you. The thing is, the stream froze again. Really? That's odd. Bruce has been having some adhesion issues. See if I may have to type this if it's not. Adhesion issues with his mini. Let's see if that works. Filament Frenzy makes some great prints with large visible layer lines. It just doesn't bother me. There we go. Okay, so let me see if... I'm not sure if Krusty got my comment. I don't know why it's frozen, though. Or why it would be, because I'm seeing things on my end and it's fine. I may have to retype that. Cenia, thank you. I got your Discord post. Okay, Bruce, we're going to see if we can get you help here. Bruce is having issues with adhesion and his mini. Oh, there we go. Okay, so Krusty got it. Krusty got it. Okay, great. Adhesion issues, many things to look at. Oh boy. First thing is Z offset calibration. Dude! Why is it freezing on Krusty? I haven't heard any other freezing issues, so I don't know what it would be. I don't know why. That freezing streams is out of my hand. Or hands. Oh, it's a clicking issue in the motor. Interesting, Bruce. You know, honestly, no. today when it stopped mid-print on the practical iPad stand, it was more like a zzz, zzz, zzz. It wasn't a clicking. And I didn't think about looking at the error. Like it's not pushing filament fast enough or something. Interesting. I do wonder if I ran into a similar issue. I wish I would have documented it better. I hope I don't run into the issue again, but... Yeah, I just ordered some nylon sticks for when I have to do my first cold pull. Love it. I love this. We're doing no freezing streams but a lag? Well, I'm fine on my end. There's been no dipping of any kind of resource here at all. Like it's been free flowing. I know this is like really weird. Actually, here I'll do it. I'll do a screenshot. When you type something, it posts it while you're still typing it because that's going to exist. This is great. I'm tweeting this. I love that we are doing live 3D printer tech support on as my print finishes. That's cool. Ow. If they can't figure it out, yeah. And by the way, Bruce, Krusty is good people. Krusty is very good people. Not that we know each other that well. Bruce just started following, which is cool. But, you could be in good hands. Look at that. It's gonna work. It's gonna work, man. It's gonna work. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt chat's a hard place because you got to keep up with like 13 different things. Don't worry about it. Don't see a lot of Prusa minis on Twitch, so I got excited. Oh, man. Really? How could more people not want this? How could more people not have this? How? Like, especially, like, it sits on the desk and it's nice and clean. Oh, especially after a few glasses of wine, man, you are on your own. I had my beer. I have one beer, that's it. Just one beer. I tried to keep myself to one slice of pizza, but that didn't happen. I had two. You think they may still be back ordered? They are. They're about like a month behind. Actually, Bruce, there are a couple streamers who are getting a mini. Actually, 2 or 3 streamers that I know of. One streamer is Shraiku. She's with Business. They're getting their mini. It's shipped to them now. They've been waiting. And then there's also, who else? Just got one. Buana, an old friend of mine from the old Ustream live streaming days that I did. And Shraiku had ordered one before I got mine. Buana ordered one night when he was watching me and he was listening to us talk through this stuff. Kind of funny. Hawaiian barbecue? No! Not pineapple on pizza. Really? This is where I gotta draw a line. Pineapple on pizza is where I draw that line. Oh, this is incredible. So, okay. Guys, keep yourself entertained. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the Han Solo and Carbonite, the actual vintage figure, just to show you by comparison here. Give me a second. Talk about pineapple on pizza. Okay, this is my vintage Han Solo figure from the Slave One, and it's modeled after this, right? I mean, the original has, you know, it's going to be different, right? Because it's going to have a flat back on the bootleg, right? The custom, but it's pretty much styled like this. Not 100% like this, but it's going to be pretty darn close here with the face and the head and everything. It's going to work. Close enough. You'll be able to tell it's me in the Carbonite, I think. I hope. Even without my glasses. So this is what we're hoping to 3D print. This is what, just looking at it at a distance, like you can definitely tell it is pretty darn close. Wow. Yeah, it's gonna be really close. So let me show you here up close again. Like, that's what it's basically. I mean, they obviously crammed Han Solo in the original figure, right? But the shape of it, that's the shape that we're going for. The general texture, the general outline of Han Solo's body. And you can see his head was like almost like right on top of his neck. On this one. On the one that we're doing here, it's going to be slightly different. But yeah, that's I don't want to ruin the surprise of what it's going to look like, but it's going to look pretty darn close. The head is going to be more like floating, right? It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Because, you know, I mean, you can't get I don't think you'd ever be able to get, like, to 100%. Hey.
I hope everyone heard you.
Hope everyone heard me what?
You need to stop.
What was that? Thank you.
How's it going?
Oh. Fine. Look. Look, this is what we're doing.
Wait, you're 3D printing this?
Yeah.
This isn't 3D printed, is it?
No, that's the original vintage Star Wars figure Han Solo and Carbonite.
The original?
Yeah.
So it wasn't gray?
No, the original one was black. The modern one was gray. I know. But you suggested a poll? Oh boy.
It's interesting.
No, it's the vintage.
The stickers. Oops.
Did you drop a sticker? Oh my god. Diana, no! What are you doing?
On the back of the stickers, yellow.
Hey, no. Careful. Oh, hun. Oh my god. Like, these stickers. Oh my god, Diana, why?
Have you had that all your life?
Yes! And like, nothing ever happened to it. And I hand you for 2 minutes and you take the sticker off. Diana!
Oh.
Don't awe me!
Are you gonna cry?
Yes! Dude, this is my Han Solo! Ah! Diana! Oh my god!
Oh, sorry.
Why do you think this is funny?
I don't know. It's.
I don't think this is funny.
It's cute. Hey, at least you're making a new one.
No! Oh,
I'm
man.
sorry.
You should be. All right, hang on. I gotta put it over here. I don't want to. How did you
try?
How, Diana? How did you do it? Oh my God! Here we go. What are you doing? It's been through hell and back. The sticker's stuck on.
It's 45 years.
Oh.
You're slowly moving everything away from me.
I will. I'm like, Diana, no, you can't touch. Don't breathe on it.
Don't look at it.
Oh, look, it's doing the outline now.
Oh, cool. Oh, I see. Oh, it's got like a little shade. You see it?
The little shade?
I mean, where I see two little circles, and that where the hands are. Two little circles at on the sign.
It's gonna fill in some of the spots. That's just how it was deciding to fill in the spots.
I'll come join you. Let them vote if I'm gonna come.
How about we vote to you never touching another Star Wars figure ever again? How about we vote for that?
Do they vote yes or no?
No.
Wait, I get to touch.
Oops.
What's the second most vintage thing you have?
Don't. No. Go. Go.
Never coming back in here.
Oh, Diana. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to like super glue it on. It's just an old sticker. It's not even worth super gluing on. Let me put it that way. All right. I'm setting up the pole. Yes. No. Okay. There's the pole. You did it to mine. I had one fall off, and it worked for me. Yeah. No. I know they inevitably they will fall off. But I'm now gonna have to get a circuit to make new stickers. Oh, they make sticker printers. Glue stick, not super glue. I don't know. I don't know which one. We'll see. Now she doesn't have to buy a new one. The sticker's still there. I'm just gonna have to glue it back on. Yeah, you can definitely see the outline of the character. And it looks like that, so the head will be up on the top end, the farthest point. Clear nail polish? That might not be too bad there, Krusty. Is that better for you? Give me a second. Glue stick, yeah. We'll see. She just made it more vintage. Ugh. Yeah, but see the surprise? The surprise is she thinks I'm printing out a new one. The surprise is going to be she's going to see it. See, that looks like you. Totally win. That's what I'm going for. And as soon as Jedi sees it, put me in Carbonite, Daddy. I almost 3D printed the, and I might still. I might 3D print the Peter Griffin in Carbonite from something Dark Side. I may do that one. Someone uploaded that model where Peter has his pants down and he's mooning. Same Old Chain says she made it more rare. Battle damage Carbonite sled. No. Future the Clown just gifted a tier 1 sub to Bruce Cooper. Bruce, you're one of us. Welcome aboard. Thank you, Fucho. Really appreciate that. Well, I plan on talking about 3D printers a lot and using them a lot and geeking out in general about stuff that I love. Every once in a while you get me going on a good old Windows rant. 14. Okay, I gotta ask, Bruce. 14. Like, why 14? Are you? Do you have a business? Are you printing for what? 14. That's incredible. Like, I'm just trying to figure out where the hell I'd put 14, let alone what I would use them for. An Etsy store, yes. I thought about doing the same thing. Well, Bruce, so I have an Etsy store too. It's not really up to date. But my plan with my Etsy store now is I'm going to be selling my failed prints. And I'm going to say, this is a Chris Perillo failed print. This is really one of my first, well, actually it's a second failed print. I did have another failed print, but I didn't save them. This is a failed print of an iPad stand today. So I'm going to sell those. Yes, an autographed failed print that someone's going to own. I don't even know how much I'm going to sell it for. But I'll turn around. The only people who might buy it might be viewers, right? But, like, I'll turn around and use that money to buy more filament. So it kind of becomes this circle. And I'll probably even say that up front. Like, I sell the failed prints to basically replace the filament. So I will probably have many failed prints. I have purchased many items from Etsy. I don't know if I've purchased anything from you. Let me see here. I'm looking around to see if I have any prints at arm's length that I got on Etsy. No, I don't think so. Not here. But I have purchased 3D prints from it. Oh, actually, I take that back. I do. I bought a ton, like 20 or so, last year or year before, these Jedi coin. They're like tokens, right? With the Jedi symbol in the middle. Just thought it'd be kind of cool to have. So I bought a lot of them. Because I didn't have a 3D printer or the promise for one. Sell the lost sticker. Oh, no. I have the sticker, Liz. I still have the sticker. I'm going to be adhering it. Another thing, obviously not on Etsy, but there's a 3D scan of my head that I did in EM3D, an iOS app. Oh, sorry, I got a scrape. Oh man, when did I scrape myself? I hate when that happens. Sorry about that. Ow. Okay, anyway, I got a scrape on my finger. There's me. I don't think I need to... Maybe I should. Maybe... You know what I should do? I should upload a scan of my head. I'm going to upload it to my Prusa account. So then you're going to have the illustration, Chris Perillo, and then I'll throw my bust out there, too. Just to see what people do with it, if anything. Why not? It's just my head. It's just my likeness. Woo, Paul says Hawaiian pizza someday with vegan ham. Maybe. Yeah, Bruce, I used EM3D on iOS, on the iPad, with the Face ID camera. It was a little bit of a trick. I was able to get my daughter successfully scanned, too. My wife I haven't quite scanned yet. I want to be able to get her scanned, though, because I'd like to try to print her, too. Sounds really strange, but y'all understand. So wait, Bruce. So you got printers. So you must be printing, like, some kind of item or items that must do well enough. Oh, Adam TK Wallace, printing the Space Needle. Nice. There isn't enough filament in your office to print your giant fat head. No. You're limited by there's no way your head is bigger than your MK3 or MK3S, whatever. Which one is it? I don't know. I don't even know. No way. Just do like a 10% infill. You'll have plenty. Or infill. I'm still learning. But wait. Which I'm curious to know what you're selling. Because honestly, if I could get my wife Diana into something, it would be something like that, right? Selling products on Etsy that are easily printed. But like original stuff, you know? I know it's a big business. I don't want to wrestle with copyright issues. I don't even have a Space Needle, Adam. I suppose now I could 3D print it. I heard Jedi sigh. Want to send me a link? Oh, sure, send the link on Discord. Why not? Of course, if I wanted to get a Space Needle, I can just go get one. You know, as opposed to a unique product. You picked up a couple of artillery Sidewinder X1s and modified them. They're printing great. Oh, okay. Is that a gun? Artillery gun. I didn't. You can do that on Etsy? I didn't realize you could sell that stuff on Etsy. Huh. Oh, you make custom nameplates. Nice. Smart. See, then I don't know. I mean, I have a feeling that would be something that would be interesting to do, but it would also consume my life. So would I be as interested enough in doing it? You can sell prints under certain conditions. If you design things yourself, you have little to worry about. If not, you need to worry about the designer's permission. Oh yeah. Adam TK Wallace says, tempted to get the Prusa Mini, currently using the Ender 3D Pro, and have been printing practically every day now. Wow. Well, I've become a mini enthusiast. I just like the size. Couldn't tell you how it compares to others, though. Oh no, 3D printer time-lapse. The AT-AT head just spaghettied with 5 minutes left. Bruce says it's extremely time-consuming. COVID hit my wife hard and has helped keep us busy. There you go, man. She's a third grade teacher, and the school district has froze pretty much, so it's helped. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's been a whole debate about schools opening or reopening around here, too. I'm in the greater Seattle area. My brother's a teacher in Texas. Ace Wingman says, you kind of look like Rick Moranis. Or maybe he looks like me. You ever consider that? Just wait until I get a 3D print. And I'm going to do it. Because I found a Dark Helmet sculpt, an STL file, and merge it with my head, my bust. Woo, that I just busted. Then I will be Dark Helmet. I just got to figure out how to do it. Mash that up. Actually, before I do that, I want a different scan of my head with my glasses on and me smiling. But I gotta get Diana to help me with that. Dude! Bruce, how did you know? Wait, did someone trigger popcorn? No. Hang on, how did you know it was Nooch? How did you know? How did you know this was, how did you know this was Nooch? How did you know? If you know, you know, dude. Like, oh my god. My wife sprays water on it first, so there's a bit of adhesion. Doesn't always get trickle down to the entire bucket, but that's one of the reasons I use the lightsaber chopsticks. These are the Darth Maul. Oh, Discord. Darth Maul chopsticks. Hang on. Checking. Oh, wow. Oh, Krusty. This isn't exactly going to be the one that I'm doing. But Krusty has another version of this model with my cartoon face that I put on Prusa. The PrusaPrinters.org. Hang on just a second. I'm going to show everybody. Is it okay, Krusty? Krusty, is it okay if I show everybody? Because I got it. I feel I got it. Let me go ahead and get that brightness set here first. There, that'll show up a little better. I think I'd be... oh, Krusty. Yeah? Gotta wait. Maybe it's lagged. So, yeah, the Darth Maul chopsticks have magnets in the end. But yeah, Bruce, I'm vegan, so I use Nooch to help get my B vitamins. This is wait, hang on, sorry. This side. There's me and Carbonite. This isn't the one I'm printing. It's going to be the same body. It's going to be like that. It's going to look like that as the body. But the head here was obviously the gnome illustration. So this was a funny one that the designer did. Just for giggles. This is the one that Krusty decided to print, which is pretty funny. Yeah, so that's my face that I drew and modeled in 3D on Tinkercad that I put onto Prusa. As I think it's Creative Commons license attribution share alike or something like that, so this is fine. You can remix my cartoon face on anything. I drew it. I give you permission to use it on whatever. It's out there. I may do the same. I may, as odd as it sounds, may do the same thing with my head too. This Chris Pirillo head. One of them. Law, my pants aren't baggy enough. Are they supposed to be or my real pants aren't baggy enough? I know, I kind of have baggy pants. I lost a lot of weight. Yeah, so that turned out nice. Though it's, which quality setting did you use, Krusty? Curious to know. I mean, if you tweet it, I'll retweet it. That's fine, too. My real-life pants are baggy. They are. Business! Guess what? Guess what, business? Guess what? I have been immortalized in Carbonite. That's my face. Carbonite. Right there. So, Bruce, this is business. Business is the one I was mentioning when you were asking about or you were talking about minis. Seeing Prusa minis on Twitch. Business and Shraiku are getting a mini. It's being shipped to them. So they are also going to be mini users. Oh, you know each other? Well, never mind. Well, there you go. Thought I'd make the introduction. Don't need to. So my Carbonite is going to be my face in there. Not the cartoon face, but my quote-unquote real face. You're supposed to watch Blade Runner together, you flaked and terrible friend. Oh, Bruce. Bruce. And Bruce, I think you must have stumbled into me because I was printing on the Mini. That's funny. Yeah, I went back and I rewatched Blade Runner a couple of months ago. I got a free redemption code to add to my library. And I enjoyed it. It's definitely, I mean, I'd say it's aged well, but you can definitely see it was I'm not gonna say it's a timeless type of movie. I'm not sure if it stands the test of time. Top 10, really? Wow. I went back and watched, what was it? Logan's Run. I did that last year. Wow. That movie did not age well at all. Yeah, the Blade Runner soundtrack was nice. Was that Vangelis? Vangelis? Is that right? Fun fact, the Millennium Falcon is in Blade Runner? Is it? I didn't know that. I also have Blade Runner, the sequel, which, I mean, it was okay. 80s sci-fi was hit or miss. It wasn't bad. It wasn't as bad as Logan's Run. Oh my god. Yep, it's a building. Oh, interesting. Totally missed that. Yes, Krusty 3D. We're forming a new mini cult. We're gonna own the mini community. Thank you, Gekking, for following on Twitch here. Sorry that I missed the shout out. Last Action Hero, it was okay. I saw it in theaters. It wasn't bad. I'm trying to think of the last good, what I'd consider now classic sci-fi that I saw in theaters, or saw as a kid, certainly. Mind you, I'm someone who loves Howard the Duck, the movie. What was the other one? The Fifth Element, I would say, that's not exactly 80s, that's definitely 90s. It's definitely square 90s, but that was The Fifth Element. You didn't like it? Okay, no. Galaxy Quest was awesome. Oh my god. It kills me that Rickman is gone. Because they were aiming for a reboot, and I guess a reboot is still, or a continuation or whatever, reimagining or whatever you want to call it. But Galaxy Quest I would love to see come back. I would absolutely love Galaxy Quest to come back. That was great. It was great in the theater too. Fifth Element, I can see how you didn't like it if you didn't see it contemporaneously. That's the thing about a lot of these classics. Like, if you miss them contemporaneously, there's so much of them are products of their time. Star Wars is an outlier, in my opinion. Like, Star Wars is a movie out of the 70s, but it just doesn't, you could watch it and it just doesn't feel like a lot of the sci-fi out of the 70s. It really doesn't. It feels dated, yes, but not horribly so. As opposed to, say, Star Trek. Not The Wrath of Khan, which is awesome. That absolutely... Ooh. I dropped the power brick for the printer. Krull? I didn't really like Krull or Legend. Flash Gordon was fun. I mean, interesting, but I didn't totally get into it. I mean, I guess if you count like the Superman movies from the 80s, I enjoyed all of those. And I think Superman 3 was probably my favorite of the original Christopher Reeve Superman movies. I also like Supergirl, though. This is before superheroes were, right, the comic book heroes, comic book superheroes, long before it was considered a genre. Did you tie between Alien and Blade Runner for your favorite movie? Really? I don't like Alien. I mean, I've watched it, and I've enjoyed it, but I don't like... Alien kind of teeters on horror. Suspense, yes. Action, yes. Sci-fi, absolutely. But it's scary. I don't like... I like a little bit, but like when you get too much into that horror, death, dying, scary, then I'm like, game over, man! Game over! Gonna totally pull a Paxton on you. What? No love for Jupiter Ascending? Well, if you want to give love for Jupiter Ascending. Yeah, I didn't... I don't know. And I've gone back and watched these again, too. To see, do I like this? Do I not like this? There are certain movies that I've watched that I didn't like the first time, thinking, that was horrible. And I watch it again, I'm like, I kind of like that. And I'll tell you one movie in the sci-fi genre that's kind of like that, for me, is Cloud Atlas, which was directed by... I can't remember if they were the Wachowski brothers or sisters at that point, but I want to say directed by them, if not written by them. But I believe it was based on a novel. But I enjoyed Cloud Atlas. I really did. It's a movie that you watch it the first time, You watch it the second time, you're like, huh. You watch it a third time, like, oh my god. So yeah, you gotta watch Cloud Atlas 3 times to appreciate it, in my humble opinion. I enjoyed Cloud Atlas. Very much looking forward to the Matrix movie. But I like the Animatrix a lot. I would say it's probably my favorite, although I haven't watched it like continuously, of all the matrices that were produced. Oh yeah, same old Shane. Wasn't Event Horizon with Sam Neill? I watched it, and it was a little too horror for me. I like sci-fi, but it reaches a point where it turns into horror that I'm really not into. Predator I enjoyed, but then there was so much gore that it's a turnoff. I get squeamish, and I'm just like, I'm not interested. But, that said, if it's a classic, a quote-unquote classic, then I will watch it, just to be aware of what's going on. Thank you for following Goal Scamp. Good to see you here. And thank you for calling... Oh, not calling, following. I'm just going to call you Repairman. How about we just leave it like that? You new follower, you... The Abyss. Was The Abyss the one with... That they went underwater, deep underwater, to find an alien that was like water? That was The Abyss? Or was that something else? That was... They went underwater. And then the alien itself was like in water form. Was that it? Okay, I'm doing pretty well. Give me credit. The Thing is your favorite horror movie? Tech TV fan asks, Han Solo and Carbonite? No, it is not Han Solo and Carbonite. That's a pretty good guess, though. I could see how you would think it's Han Solo and Carbonite, but it is not Han Solo and Carbonite. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Everybody hide your stickers. Everybody hide your vintage figures. Diana's here.
Hide all your collectibles. Hi.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here.
I'm
Try not to bump the desk.
Okay.
Are you gonna be setting that on the desk?
I don't know yet. Yeah.
Okay, how about you either drink out of the Darth Vader?
Oh yeah.
Koozie.
Perfect. Did you get that for me?
No, I've had that here. Just drink it. Drink it. You got to drink it awkwardly with two hands.
Why?
Well, I mean, you guess you could palm it. Just don't drop it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, because it's kind of like wide.
Yeah. Wait. You need to come over a little more. Yeah. And the reason. Yeah. There. Just hang out like that. You're
Okay.
good. You're good. Thank
That?
you. Yeah. You're good. And I'll show you. So right now their view is the printer. You see that? And we're in the little bubble.
Yeah.
The PIP.
Oh, cool. So that's what they see?
Yeah.
Cool.
See, or they get the picture-in-picture over there. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, they see the close-up. That's why I printed that today, the iPad stand, so I get I have more maneuverability. It's Banana, everybody. Everybody welcome Banana. Thank you, Builders Mark. Good to see you.
Banana.
Yeah, one person was seeing this, a new follower here, Bruce, saw that I was printing something on the Mini. He owns 14 Prusa MK3Ss. The reason why is that he's got an Etsy shop. He and his wife run an Etsy shop.
Really?
He does custom nameplates.
We should do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what do we do? But he says it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. One, and two, his wife. He said that she's a school teacher, and they're having because schools are doing the thing.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway. Firefly is great.
Yeah. I know. It gets iffy with like customer service.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times they'll say they don't like it just to try to get it for free.
You promised me blood orange, and this is more of a mandarin orange color, and I don't like it at all.
There's a lot of Karens out there.
A lot of Karen.
Especially, I tell you what, you get a customer named Karen, you're like, cancel order, closing shop.
Sorry, out of business.
Tech TV fan just gifted a tier 1 sub to Builders Mark. Congratulations.
Aw,
Builder's Mark, and thank you very much, Tech TV fan. It is good to see you again.
Do they know each other, or people just do that?
No, they're just gifting.
That's, oh, what a nice community you have.
I know. This is why I like streaming every night.
I'm not entitled. I love Karens.
Oh, okay. That's his name.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
know.
entitled. That's his name, and I said I love his name because usually people are entitled, but he's
Yeah.
not.
I know. It makes me think that he's being sarcastic.
No, I know. I
And
thought so
he's
too.
Really...
Oh, it's for real.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he's not entitled. He's never posted an entitled comment in the entire time that he's been watching.
Oh, wow.
You can set it here. That's fine. You don't need to set it on that.
Oh.
The reason why I have that coaster,
For the mug.
not for the mug. It's like, oops, sorry everybody. It's because you could, the desk, the clumping of the desk. So you're fine. You're
okay,
fine.
okay, okay. Oops.
Don't worry about it. Adam TK Wallace says, "Hey Diana."
Hi. Aw. Hi, hi. What's up?
Let me see if I can get that.
I
Oops,
saw
sorry, everybody.
aliens. Were y'all talking about aliens?
Yeah, we were talking about movies, and
Oh.
then we got into horror movies, and then you started reminiscing.
I thought you were talking
So
about real aliens.
Wait, Samuel Shane says, sci-fi horror movie, The Invasion of the Karens. This latte is too cold. I asked for you to froth the foam, not whip it.
What? Yeah.
I don't know. What do Karens say? I don't know.
They ask for like a venti, extra ice, no foam, light. You know, I don't know.
Okay,
Like the
manager.
whole-
Okay.
yeah.
I want your manager.
Over the smallest thing, right?
I'm not a Karen. Adam TK Wallace says, "Hey, did I say that already? Did I say that already?"
Oh yeah.
Adam.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
He's 3D printing a space needle right now.
Aw.
Remember Mars Attacks? Oh my God, yes. Your mom took. Hang on, Diana, you're here. Can you grab the alien that you're freaked out by over there?
Are you sure you
Please.
want me to grab it?
Yeah, I want you to. It doesn't have any stickers on it, so yes.
Okay.
All right, you're gonna love this.
Alien? That I'm
Yeah, the alien thing.
Oh yeah. The ones with the
Bruce is
brain
asking.
outside.
Oops, sorry, that's the countdown. Sorry, everybody, that was the countdown. Briefly, that was a screw up my part. Say that, Diana.
Is that what it really sounds like? See, I do it better than you.
You've never even seen the movie.
Adam, he has a bunny, a pet bunny, I think. I wonder if he still has it.
He might.
He sound like Affleck.
That's what I'm saying. You have the toys from Mars Attacks. You can get this now. This is a Super 7 Mars Attacks figure. I bought one
Super
because I wanted.
7?
Yeah, Super 7 is a series. That's where Yoko works.
Oh.
These are awesome.
What's the
These
Super
are
6?
awesome. It's on Hulu right now. We gotta watch Mars Attacks, dude. Jedi won't enjoy it, but it was great. That I would say Mars Attacks is probably one of my favorite Tim Burtons. Although it's hard to choose a favorite Tim Burton. Nightmare Before Christmas really doesn't count as Tim Burton though. Don't play any Slim when around that figure. Diana, your memory is faulty. Who do you think has got a bunny? Ain't Adam. Adam ain't got no bunny. An open toy, that's an interesting way to enjoy a toy. Hell yeah! I opened plenty of toys. I opened my Draco over here today, too. Draco Knuckle Duster. That's another Super 7 figure. Wait, you had to Google what? What did you have to Google? Oh, the Slim Whitman? I still remember. Edward Scissorhands, Corpse Bride, or Frankenweenie. If I had a choice between the three, Edward Scissorhands, then Frankenweenie, then Corpse Bride. Corpse Bride was good, but it was almost trying too hard to be like Nightmare Before Christmas. I mean, obviously they were radically different, but the music was off in Corpse Bride. We'll have to tell Diana she's wrong when she gets back. I will. I will bear the brunt. Adam, Kevlar, condiment. No. That's the wrong Adam. Hey, username info. Good to see ya. Thank you for following on my face. If someone follows me right now, you will appear on my face. Oh, wait, hang on. I gotta switch back. My bad. Now you won't appear on my face. All your Funkos are in boxes. 300 of them? 300! My God. We probably have so many, too. I've narrowed down my Funko Pop collection largely to Vader stuff, chasing other things every so often. You were wrong. Adam doesn't have a bunny. He thought you were like, what?
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, he's like, oh.
Here.
He used to like a long time ago.
You want to that's the one you want to use. Just be careful with all this beverage too.
Yeah.
Okay? With the 3D printer.
Oh yeah. Smart.
Yeah, it is. Please be careful.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
This one's almost done. I guess I can move this one.
Okay, well, when you want soda, watch me drop it.
Ask you for it.
What am I eating? I'm eating Nooched popcorn.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, Bruce here,
Mm-hmm.
he says, did you put nutritional yeast on your popcorn? He does the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So he knows the lingo for nooch.
I said, you know Nooch? You know Nooch? Oh my God!
Yeah, that's amazing.
Isn't that crazy?
He just likes it, or is he like?
You have to ask him.
Does he?
It's awesome.
Do you like it, or
I like it on everything.
do you just? Yeah, I don't think you have to be like eat vegan.
No.
To have it.
No. It's for anybody.
I try to be careful about saying like be vegan because I don't want it like Jedi to think it's like
A thing.
your identity.
Yeah.
Like you eat.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I
they
mean?
put it on noodles too.
Oh,
So do you.
Yum.
Yep. Mhm.
Oh, it's so good. Garlic salt. But sometimes we make ramen just like the regular, with just nutritional yeast and garlic salt. Oh, so good. And a little bit of soy sauce if you want. But yeah, so good. It's like a treat. It's a fun treat because ramen noodles aren't exactly great in ingredients.
Eh.
Yeah.
Krusty gave up collecting things, collecting too much debt. Now you just 3D print them.
Collecting too much stuff.
What do you add? It's called nutritional yeast,
Yeah.
aka Nooch, Nooch.
It's like little yellow flakes.
You get it at
like
the grocery
powder.
store?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had never heard of it, ever. Until we started researching kind of like how to get our B vitamins in, and apparently everyone uses it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I buy it in bulk, but not from Whole Foods. There's a store around here. We can get, what, a pound and a half, not a half, but like for $15, like a pound or so.
I wonder, we need to price Whole Foods, because sometimes they have pretty good
Sometimes,
deals.
but not on Nooch.
No.
Champions is the best place for Nooch around here, by far. Yes, Usher, I have seen Big Fish. I enjoyed that movie. That was a good Tim Burton movie.
Big Fish.
Similar to Bouillon.
Yeah, except without the salt.
Vegan diet seems over-reliant on carbohydrates. No, not really.
Yeah, no.
I get plenty of my fats, plenty of my proteins.
Yeah, Chris needs to watch his carbohydrates.
I need to watch everything.
No, I mean because it messes up his
Carbohydrates don't
digestion.
mess me up. The wheat, like
Oh,
breads
yeah. I wonder if
grains.
you're
Grains mess me up.
Gluten intolerant.
I could be, dude. Grains mess me up big time.
Yeah, that's true.
Shane does 3D printing, but he likes robots and stuff. He did a version of Robotech Veritech Fighter, 28 inches tall. That's tall. Wait, that's 12.
Chris needs some sun. Is it because I'm so tan? Or
Yeah.
is it? Yeah, so, yeah.
Chris needs some sun.
No,
I probably do need my D's.
I'm just tan.
Cooked greens are good. I can do greens.
Yeah.
I do beans pretty much every day.
You love
Beans are my staple.
You and Jedi love spinach.
Mm-hmm. Love spinach.
They love spinach. Yeah, or any kind of green. Like collard green.
Mm-hmm.
We usually eat what's in season, because that's usually what's on sale. Because there's an abundance.
What we can get, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Liz says, my only pops in a box are Nine-Num and Ahsoka. Wow. And look at that. Hollywood just sold his WWF LJN collection, had 50 of the 65. That's crazy. I could probably start unloading some of my individual pops. Make some money. I've been selling like old items, and they're still fetching a pretty good price. Like I just sold an old microphone. It sold yesterday for $100. I mean, it would be doing nothing otherwise.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I would say like a cheese flavor. Oh, sorry, nutritional.
Oh, nooch?
Like, what
Yeah.
does it taste like?
Yeah, kind of cheesy.
Cheesy.
Great on pasta. Think about it like great on pasta.
Yeah,
Good
savory.
with potatoes,
Yeah.
pasta, anything that doesn't have a flavor, it's good with, right? Like popcorn inherently doesn't necessarily have a flavor. You gotta try it. It's the best way to get your B vitamins.
I put it on like fries and like baked fries.
Loyal Moses coming in with 500 bits.
Ah!
Another 5. Wait, hang on. No. Look, what is he doing?
One for me and one for you.
Wait, no,
Oh,
look. He's just going. Look, 500,
God.
500. That's. I'm bad at math, but I think it's 2,000 bits.
And one for Jedi.
He's fueling the filament fund. Now,
Yeah.
hang on.
He's enabling you.
You're enabling me. So, Loyal, hang on. Loyal, you may have some competition here, buddy.
Why?
Now, I'm not saying for bits.
Oh.
No one can compete with Loyal on bits.
Yeah.
But Bruce Cooper here, who just started following tonight, Bruce has got 14 Prusa MK3s. MK3Ss? I don't know if it's
How's that?
MK3 or MK3S yet.
Oh,
I'm
like,
that bad.
Like the little music thing?
No, that's
Oh.
the bigger version of the Mini.
Oh.
He's got 14. Loyal Moses, I think, probably has more than 14. He's got a ton of 3D printers. Because you got to kind of do not exactly the same thing, but for the same reason. You're building things to turn around and sell. So, yeah.
Everybody knows Loyal. It's like,
Who doesn't know Loyal?
everyone's like, Loyal's here. Woo. He makes it fun.
Wow.
He makes you walk on Lego bricks.
Little do you know, I have 13 for sale. Haha, what?
That's so...
He's joking.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, we're gonna go to his house one day.
Loyal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When-
We'll warn you. We
Yeah.
won't just show up.
We're here. We're outside.
So, where do you keep all your bits here, Loyal? You gonna print me a bit? What are you doing?
Oh yeah, that'd be.
Yeah, Loyal's just hiding with Kobalax. Yeah, no doubt.
That's so funny. Loyal. He's got his own little. What's it called? That thing?
Emote.
Emote.
I'm guessing that's a Kobalax emote. Yeah, Kobala Loyal. That's funny. Aziz, light!
Aziz.
Get the remote.
Oh, sorry.
Loyal Moses, you gotta go green.
Ooh, aw, Liz did that for me.
Alright, there's the green. And another 500 bits from Loyal Moses.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of bits, man. He's got bits coming out his nose, dude.
Yeah.
Do you, do you, when you go to the store, do you, give them bits? Here's Liz coming in. Look at this. Cheering 100 bits.
Wow.
Thank you, Liz. That's great. Thank you for fueling the filament fund. And look at Loyal Moses. Look at this. Look at Loyal coming in. 5 gifted subs going to Adam TK Wallace. Same old Shane. Oh, Shane, you've made it. You're in the big leagues now.
Yay.
My secure gift, Nomi 3 and Psymaster 2K. Congratulations. When you're a sub of mine, you don't get to see any ads in this channel. 1. 2, you get a special role on my Discord server that gives you a different color and you can post images and no problems with links and all that. So you get special privileges on Discord as well as here on Twitch during these daily live streams. Uh-oh, can you grab the Vader helmet?
Oh, yeah.
I guess we got a Vader time. We also we're on the Hype Train level 3. Last time we made it to 4 or 5.
Hype train?
Yep, Hype Train, Tech TV fan coming in with a couple of Narwhal 100 bits. That's 200 bits.
What's the hype train?
The Hype Train means people are doing bits and subs and everything. We got to keep the Hype Train going.
We're 100%, look.
I know we're at 100%, but we're only at 100% for the hype train level. So we have to continue the hype train, Diana.
Oh.
That's level
Level
3
three.
complete. We are now on the next level. So, level 4, hype train. You have to do bits or subs.
Go, go, go.
Go, 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 go.
Go, go.
We've got a redemption here of a wait, where's the Vader? Vader time.
Yeah.
Who's your brother?
Done.
No, yeah,
Oh.
no, me, I'm the brother. I mean,
Oh.
you're the brother. Pezliz cheering 40 bits. Tech TV fan cheering 300 bits. Pezliz also with another 20 bits. Look at all these bits. So many bits. Amazing bits.
Wait, was
Loyal Moses with another... Wait, I'm talking about bits. Loyal Moses with
my
1,000 bits.
Holy
Look at this
moly.
bits.
He's like,
It's a bitathon. And Pezliz, sorry, you can't get an edge in... Word
can't
in edgewise.
can't talk when
You
Vader's
can't
here.
talk. You can't talk. Yet I have to do shout-outs.
Oh
Oh
my
my gosh! Look at this. 5 more subs. Todd Wilson 2000. Dre 1865. Mycroftians. DCMC and Motichi. All of them are subs. Krusty has cheered. Oh, look at this geeky number. 1024. Thank you for the 1024 bits. Pezliz with another 20 bits. Hype Train.
Woo. Oh,
Hollywood with 100 bits. Look at this. We're at 83%.
oh my gosh, we went from level 3 to 5?
We jumped 4. No, we it was that much hype.
Oh my
This is
gosh.
all about the hype. We've got let's see here. Hollywood cheering 100 bits and Pezliz with another 30 bits. Hollywood with another 100. Krusty down to 512, another geeky number there for the bits. Hollywood with 100. Coda with 100. You're on the hype train. Hype! Another Vader time. All right, what's the next Vader? I gotta find. Okay, use your chopstick and toss popcorn in mouth when not wearing a mask. I will do my best. Right now, I'm spitting popcorn kernels inside the mask.
Ew.
Yeah, it's bad.
Ew.
It's really bad in here. You don't want. Look, 112.
May I have a drink
We.
of my soda? Darth Vader.
You're stopping the hype train.
No.
That's good, squishy. All right, Panfred Nudo with 100 bits off the rails. Look at this. Look at this. This is incredible.
Holy moly.
No, not holy moly. Holy bits. Adam TK Wallace with 100 bits. We're all aboard the hype train now.
All aboard.
Woo, woo. It's gone to plaid.
Choo-choo.
Okay, I'm taking off the helmet now because it's really foggy in here.
Wait, we're 118%? Like over 100%?
Pretty much, yes.
Wow.
This is what we're doing. Hype train. For the win.
Oh my gosh.
Incredible. I am not Chad Vader. I am Chris Vader.
Who's Chad Vader?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You don't know Chad Vader?
No.
Dude, like he was like one of the original like YouTube like breakout like character stars people. Chad Vader? Yeah.
That was his real name?
No, no, Chad Vader wasn't his real name. Who would name their kid Chad Vader?
I don't know.
I know.
If your last name's Vader.
Well, we can change our last name.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
Okay.
I'd do it. All right, hang on. I gotta.
Diana
This isn't
Vader.
exactly Vader time, but I can. It's gonna be a little. I'm gonna try to I'll try to coordinate.
Here, let me toss it.
No, he says I gotta.
Oh, okay. You gotta do it.
I'm gonna get popcorn everywhere. That's about as much as I can do for that. I did the Vader time though. Couldn't do the
Chad
popcorn.
Vader.
Yeah, look up Chad Vader.
Okay.
Gotta look Chad. Look. Oh, Robert coming in with 100 bits. How did little Jedi become Jedi? Well, she grew up. My mom's
Oh.
name is Judy. Her mom's name is Elia, and then her name is Diana, so that's Jedi.
Yeah,
Jedi. That's how it worked. Yeah, you just missed the tail end of the hype train, powered by Loyal Moses, the most loyal Moses actually the most loyal person I know.
And that's his real name?
I know it's his real name. It's unbelievable. No, I mean, Loyal, it's been a while since we've done a hype train, but all about that.
Yeah, you know it's here.
Woo!
It was my first hype train, right?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was fun.
Was it good?
It's
What's
crazy.
this?
That's mine.
What is it?
It's a little gem.
Oh man, why do we
What?
have gems everywhere?
We don't have gems everywhere. this is just one.
Yeah. What?
I gotta
okay.
put it back. That's why I gotta remember.
I just don't want them like.
Everyone.
I'm doing my best to keep all the plastic off the ground. I feel like I'm like the count, falling count. See, look how's the 3D prints coming together. See, look, there's the impression of the guy.
Ah, yeah.
Can you see?
The guy, you mean Han?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Han. Fine. It's the filament train. Now Diana gets to pick some colors. She did.
Oh.
Thank you, Loyal Moses. And again, with 500 bits, capping off this hype train. Unbelievable. Look, 138%. That's incredible. That's about as high as I think we've made it before. We made it to level 5 before, but not 138% level 5. So that's incredible. Incredible. Yeah, he's just... Hype train completed at level 5. Community contributed 10 sub-gifts and 6,900 bits. Unbelievable. Such strong support. That's crazy. So all aboard. Choo-choo, hype book. Choo-choo. Now you can print your own bits. Krusty said I can print my own bits. What? Oh, yeah, look at that.
Cool.
Twitch bits. Purple. So I'm going to...
That's the one we have.
I'm going to... Dude, I'm going to print... I got a purple filament. Diane's like, when are we ever going to use purple? You did it. You said it, and you said it just like that. Well, not exactly like that, but
Yeah.
we got filament coming.
No,
One of them's a royal purple like that. And you
Yeah.
said, what? But you're right.
No, but I said...
When do we print purple?
No, I said I don't think Jedi likes purple.
Well, yeah, but now I'll be able to print the bits. Okay, I know what we're going to do for the purple.
Yeah.
Oh, man. The hype is strong with this one. Unbelievable.
We throw it at the camera when somebody
No,
gives bits.
no, when someone gives bits, I'll grab it. I'm like, thank you for the bits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it'll be like thank you for the bits. Anybody,
Yeah, that's cool.
You know what I'm saying? Bits.
Nobody else has it.
Well, they do because they can 3D print it, but you gotta have the purple filament to make it look like the bits that are transferred. See, when you throw bits, you can throw like depending on your level of bits, right? So like Loyal did a Shamrock 500. But, like, they're small, the other bits, the ones that are known, like the icon, look at that icon. That icon there is the diamond shaped, like, bit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Isn't Gonzo purple? Blue purple?
Do you remember I gave you bits that one time? With the little diamond emoji?
Yeah, those, yeah, the Prime
yeah.
bits. Yeah, because I think you can give Prime bits from Amazon Prime when you've got your account connected. For sure.
Yeah.
You throw bits around like they're pennies. I will take the penny bits.
He's like Oprah. Like,
You get a bit, and you get a bit, and you get a bit. Well, he did that with the subs tonight.
I know,
You get a sub, and you get a sub. The thing I don't like about, don't get me wrong, I love the sub gifts. That's awesome. I love it. I love the fact that Twitch lets you do that.
I know.
But it indiscriminately chooses people who are following. So instead of you saying, I want to give these 5 people subs, you can give one individual a sub. Like, you can gift a sub to, I think, someone specifically. But to give, like, I want these 5 people who are participating in the video now, the sub, is the way Twitch should do it, but they don't.
Oh, I thought that's how it was.
Yeah.
Aw.
No.
That's okay, though.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that would be better.
Ow! Sorry.
Oh my God. You nearly elbowed me in the face.
Oh, sorry. I got, have you ever had, like, an itch, like, just suddenly comes on?
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened on my rib. Barnacles rating with the party at 294. You just missed the hype train, Barnacles. You just missed the hype train. Can you hand me my Vader helmet?
Yeah,
Barnacles, you just missed it. Jerry.
Aw, Jerry.
Jerry Barnacles Nerdgasm, thank you very much. I am Chris Perillo. I am there. So, I didn't know I could do that. Okay, hang on. I am live streaming on Twitch every night. I am geeking out about various things that I can't see without my glasses. Hang on. Okay, so I just got a 3D printer, and I'm going to be 3D printing something new every day on my nightly Twitch streams. So feel free to join, feel free to follow. I'm geeking out every day. I'm going to fire my optometrist. That's what I'm going to force choke them. I am joined here. This is my wife.
Force choke.
Get it? Yeah, force choke. This is my wife. She joins at least once a week.
Yeah.
So you are welcome to join. Okay, fine. I'm done with the helmet.
Today's usually not my day, but...
Quite all right. So, flip back to the 3D printer view. Just got this a week ago. The people in the community have been great, very supportive of helping me get up and running with the Prusa Mini Plus. I love it. I'm going to be doing something every day. So thank you for following. Thank you for the raid. It's great to have an influx of people who also might be interested in 3D printing. I'm now, I guess, I was made kind of a part of the greater community. So,
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, yes. Welcome aboard the train. What else can we say? What else? I talk about Star Wars a lot.
You build Lego.
I build Lego sets and bricks and stuff. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a co-op stream with the person known as Set to Build here on Twitch. He's a brick builder, an amazing person who's really good, really skilled with MOCs, my own creations, if you will, if you're not familiar with the terms. But we're going to be building the same set together. He's got one, I've got one. These were gifts provided to us by Roberto Garza, who's also, I think he's in chat. I don't know if he's in chat like right immediately now. Thank you, Gamers Unite, for gifting a tier 1 sub. That's awesome. Thank you. Gifted it to Motive01. It's been a great Friday evening. You missed Washington? I love the state of Washington.
Sometimes our daughter's on here.
Yeah, sometimes she's in here.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to meet her. I am also inclined to during these broadcasts go in and actually go in and search for various and sundry. Yeah, I'll show you. Search for other 3D prints to do. I was looking for Star Wars My Little Pony mashups. You know what I'm saying? I like the mashup stuff, right?
Yeah.
So many good Star Wars things to print. So many other things to print. We printed Lone Star's vehicle the other night, from Spaceballs. We did this. This is what we did. Then this is another one I want to do. A very small helmet. See, this is the helmet sculpt that I'm likely going to be using with my head.
Can they see the screen?
Yeah, they can see the screen.
Cool.
Yeah. So I ended up doing this print the other day. This is my head.
Oops.
Was my head. It's now broken. I just cracked my skull. I scanned this. Diana helped, and I'm very grateful. I used my iPad with a Face ID camera. It's a free application called EM3D, made by someone in the 3D creator community. And you can scan your head, or you can scan any object. But I scanned my head, exported the STL file, and basically printed it. And I did it all like within an hour or so. So I'm going to probably be uploading my head model to my Prusa account so that other people can mix me up and mash me up. I think it's funny. I think it's funny how you can do that kind of thing. It's hilarious. Oh, look at this! Oh my God!
What?
Barnacles, look! No. So he was blocked, but he doesn't know why. So now he's unblocked.
I know.
That's how it happened to me too. This is loyal. This is the funny thing. Hang on. Stretch request. Okay, stretching. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks,
Okay.
Liz.
So the funny thing is, you're not alone. Like what happened? If you, Jerry, I don't know. I had blocked you on YouTube eons ago. I couldn't figure out why. Obviously, it's irrelevant because got to know you and everything.
Weird.
But yeah, so it happens. It happens. It's magic. Look at all this magic
That's
going
so
around on
funny.
Twitch tonight. All the love.
Jerry.
Oh, you blocked me on YouTube because I was a terrible person back then.
Aw.
Barnacles, that's hard. You know what? I see how you are with Xander, and you are a good father, and are a father to emulate. Even though I'm not gonna give Jedi a VR device because I don't want her to get motion sick.
I know. I love his cuddle pictures. Like he's cuddling with Xander.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh, Gamers Unite redeemed posture check, force block.
Force block. That's a new one.
No, I don't know. I just did it. Have you found anybody in the Seattle area at 3D prints you were going to look in the app? I believe it was called Neighborhood. Oh, no. I haven't asked around anybody locally who might be 3D printing. Haven't done that yet. I have not done that yet.
That's right. Jerry loved Pixie, and Pixie loved Jerry.
Pixie,
remember?
well, of course,
Yeah.
yes, but Pixie loved everybody.
Yeah.
If you gave Pixie attention, she loved you. That's what she was. Pixie didn't hate.
No, she loved
Pixie, even when Pixie was annoyed by Jedi, she still loved Jedi.
Yeah.
That was the thing about Pixie, though. That was the thing. That was absolutely the
Jedi
thing.
said she wanted a hamster.
What?
Yeah.
A hamster?
Yeah.
A hamster?
I got bit by a hamster once. Like,
That wouldn't surprise me. Those little
yeah,
devils.
And it made me bleed.
Well, yeah, they got little sharp teeth.
Yeah.
They're all cute and everything.
And you're like, oh, it's so
No.
cute. And then it like
No.
attacks you.
Exactly. Thank you for following, everybody. Sorry, let me give you some shout-outs for those who are following just since the raid. Darren Anton, Masa Air, Jama Dagniv, Twisted Insanity, Alv Jesse, Patria 1233, Zorios, that's a cool one, Nissanners, Ginger Squatch 80, Riker von Heinrich. If I missed the Loyal Moses Thousands Bits cheer, there's the shout-out. Narc. And then Roxer LBA, I'm weak, and then there's the raid. So thank you everybody for following. There's your shout outs. Really appreciate it. Rescue Dog. Oh, that's a nice handle. That's a really nice handle.
How did you get that?
So guide the raid. Robert is suggesting that the raid should be set to build, which makes sense because we're going to be streaming with him tomorrow. I'm not ready to raid yet. We're not done with the print. We still got a lot of energy going into this. All right, so this is a good question. We got a couple good questions, actually. Number one, Jama Dagniv is asking, what camera do you use, Chris? I use multiple cameras. So the one I've got trained in on the 3D printer right now is an iPad camera. With it, that's okay. I can zoom in if I want to really easily just by touching it or zooming out. Let me try to get it a little closer for you and maneuver it pretty easily. That's the reason why I like to use that camera. The camera that I'm pointing at here, I'll switch over to that view to let you know. This is a Canon. Sorry, I've always said Canon.
I know.
Sony ZV-1. It's an HDMI out, so it's capable of 60 FPS at 1080p, which is more than sufficient.
Wait,
I'm doing
were you about
30
to punch
FPS.
me?
Yeah, I was like, it's like, look, this is the ZV-1. The thing I love about the ZV-1 is this. Dak, 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 dak. Dak, 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 dak. Do you see how it uh-oh. His helmet fell off. Oh, I can't breathe oxygen. You don't know anything, do you? I mean, you know. I'm saying about the reference, the movie. I wasn't saying you didn't know anything. Anyway,
I didn't even take it that way.
I know you didn't. Sorry, I was just making sure I had the right button there.
I don't know anything.
No, okay, not anything about the Mars Attacks movie or the cards. Anyway, so that's that camera. So it refocuses easily, refocuses quickly. I have a third camera, which is an iPhone that I've got mounted, pointed down at my desk. So if I wanted to showcase something up close and in person, I could do that. Let me go ahead and flip over to that camera and show you that. So it just depends on what you're talking about. So here's a 3D printed Jedi coin. Ooh, that's the iPhone pointed right down. So those are the three primary cameras that I use here as I produce. It makes it easier to maneuver and position. Thank you for asking the question. Good question, good question. Now, the next question was, Diana, what do you want to 3D print on the 3D printer?
I want to print a little heart locket, like for a necklace for Jedi. And
Those exist. I know they exist.
they do, but she wants, like, she's been watching Polly Pocket, which I love because it's something that's nostalgic for me. But Polly Pocket has a superpower and uses her locket, but you open it up and little gears can move together, like little circle gears. So she wants the one with the little gears that you can turn.
How big is that's got to be big, dude.
No, it's probably like that.
Okay, I was gonna say, because if it's gonna have gears, yeah, it's gonna be multiple. I mean, there's probably
And it's gold.
Well, we've got gold filament coming.
Yeah. How would we make the gears? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we got gray filament coming. So like, yeah.
No, the gears are gold too on the inside. But
Okay.
she opens it and you can move them.
What I'm saying is, if the mold, like, I could not design that. I can use
know.
Tinkercad, but like that's where my skills like begin and end. Like that's it. That's where it begins and ends. Hey, easy fella, good to see you. Thank you for following Novo91.
They have it. They have it on Amazon, but it doesn't show the inside, so I don't think it opens.
Okay, well,
I think.
you just got to find the model. You got to find the STL file, effectively. Gamers Unite asks, what filament are you using? It fits the Carbonite color palette. This is actually Galaxy Black. So, Galaxy Black, and by the way, Barnacles, I still have pretty much every one of the 3D Darth Vader things that you made. Let me go ahead and flip over the camera so you can see.
That's right.
Let's go here. I'm just going to go up here. This is Galaxy Black. This is a Prusament. And what makes Galaxy Black interesting is that it's got little stars in it, glitter, which can hide the lines. Pardon if there's a Moir pattern. Which the lines don't don't bother me, but you can see a lot of the glitter part there. So this is what I like about it. A lot. That's Prusament. But Jerry, here's one of the Darth Vader. This is a Jerry Barnacles Nerdgasm original 3D printed item. And now inside Jerry, I have some of my own 3D printed items. Krusty 3D has been a great help, as has everybody else who knows a lot about 3D printing that I don't. Very supportive. Krusty helped me slice a series of the Stormtrooper chips. The rest of them are in there. To print out 2-color. So he made it easier for me to be able to swap filaments at the right time. So yeah, there you go. I got that. Nice, huh?
Super nice.
Alright.
Yeah, we haven't
Are you looking for the locket?
Yeah, we haven't seen Jerry in like over a year.
Oh, it's been a while because everything has been going on.
I know. We haven't seen a lot of people.
That's what I'm saying.
In like a year.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he used to come over all the time.
Look at that, Loyal. Look at the Loyal. Chris killing it with the new Bruce. See, because
that's a compliment.
It is a compliment coming from Loyal.
Like, yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just, I'm just having fun though. I'm just like I'm
like,
not claiming to be an expert or tutorials or anything like that. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I may get to that point, but it's nice to be able to surface other people's, what they're suggesting, learning terms, learning how to do things. And I appreciate a lot of the guidance. Krusty 3D has been
a big help too.
Big help.
Yeah.
From the setup all the way through. In fact, Prusa, I don't know if Shane's still here. It'd be pretty cool that, part of the whole community, I mean, I don't know how you deal with the community, but like when someone's setting up a Prusa printer or a 3D printer, the 3D printing community come in, you stream it, and they come in and they say, oh, do this is what you need to do, that what you need to do. Because I was on my own. Yeah. So like when Shraiku and Business get their Prusa Mini,
right.
I know I needed the help.
Right.
Like I needed that kind of tech support. So
because it could be intimidating. Like you might be on the fence about buying it, but you're like, what if I can't set it up?
Right, I'm just saying it's just a part of the it's part of that community kind of feel, which I think Prusa just I think they've nailed that. They've nailed that aspect of it, which I think is just as compelling as anything else. It's not an unknown quantity. I've sold, I swear to God, 4 or 5 of these. Which is it's awesome. I love it. Veneer.
What? I didn't get it.
I know you don't. So I know. See, that's his hand. Tech TV Fan is his handle. So the drinking game doesn't count when Tech TV Fan says something. That doesn't count as the drinking game. But Veneer is the drinking game from Frasier when they're watching Antiques Roadshow. And they both Marty and Niles and Frasier are all watching it, and they play the drinking game because they keep saying Veneer. So every time someone says Veneer, they go Veneer, and then they take a drink. Veneer. So someone else is a Frasier fan. If you get that joke, dude, Call for Help is not a drinking game. But if anybody says Tech TV and they're a new follower, that's the drinking game. Because usually they'll pop in and like blah 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 blah. I thought you were dead. Haven't seen you since Tech TV. And then I'll drink. Someone said Tech TV, drink. It's like that. That's the kind of thing. Stretch.
I was texting my dad. I was explaining what a raid was.
Oh, yes. Raid!
He knows Jerry, too. He knows Barnacles.
Yeah.
And I was explaining what it was.
Hollywood can't wait for his Mini Plus. Well, I tell you what, Hollywood, that you've got a lot of support in the community. But do not ask me, because I will point you to somebody else. Hang on, Armor 87 with tonight's dad joke. A vegetarian woman stopped me in the store the other day. She thought we knew each other, but I had never met herbivore.
Herbivore.
Right.
Herbivore.
That's funny.
Tell
Corny
us
joke
another
of the night. What kind of car does a Jedi drive? A toy Yoda.
That's cute. I like that one.
Yeah, this Han Solo's looking pretty good, don't you think? Still missing his chest there, but it's kind of a mix. This one's kind of an amalgamation of the vintage Han Solo figure. Where is that? Oh, I put it over here to keep it away from you because you're dropping stickers. This is the vintage, an actual vintage, not vintage collection, like vintage from the Slave One and the Kenner days Han Solo. This is the one that I had growing up. All the stickers intact until Diana got a hold of it, and then one of them fell off.
You've had it your whole life.
Like, whole life! And then suddenly Diana breathes, and I'm like, no, where'd it go? Why?
It like dissolves.
Why? 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 No. Radar Cornflakes, good to see you again, by the way. What kind of lighting do you have set up there? Cameras look crystal clear. Well, so much of your camera work is lighting. I only have 2 key lights. I would prefer having a third one, but I probably don't necessarily need it. In the back, I just have different LED banks. So, like, change colors there. The purple. I like the purple one the
really
best.
hard on trying to get it.
I'm still on the, lighting and sound and all that. Sound is still not perfect, but it's good enough. No one's really complaining, at least at this stage. The lights are Elgato key lights. I like Elgato's stuff generally. I liked their Wave 3 microphone, but I didn't like the software. It was kind of glitchy for me. And then the microphone kept farting at random times. It would make this sound like, and I'm like, I'm not into that. So right now for a microphone, I'm using a Rode Wireless Go 2, actually 2 of them, so that if Diana comes, I can move one over here, so that we can more easily pick up her voice, but also pick up mine, and it works. So yeah. Twisted Insanity says, would be awesome to recreate the Boba Fett toy that had the actual shooting rocket via 3D printer now. You could probably do it with resin. I haven't tried. I do want to find a sculpt or a model for a vintage Star Wars figure and try it on the Prusa Mini at a higher resolution or a higher level of detail. I'd love to do that. Rescue Dog asks, is the printer adding material or removing material? I'm a total noob to 3D printing. Well, welcome, Rescue Dog. I'm only a week old. That's how young I am to 3D printing.
Yeah.
So there's no such thing as a dumb question, because I will take point on that as I point to you. It is adding material. It's actually ejecting or effectively depositing material onto the heat bed, or extruding, to use the 3D term. That'd be a great any Star Wars toy. I agree. I'm effectively printing a Han Solo and Carbonite vintage Star Wars figure. Like, this is just, it's incredible. This is absolutely incredible. There is a modeler that I found on one of the 3D design websites that does have sculpts. They're not free, but I'd be willing to spend money on a couple of those figurines that I would never plan on painting, but effectively like printing in silver or gold filament or bronze filament, and hopefully it would work, even though I don't have a resin printer. I only have this one. This is just regular old PLA. Regular old PLA. Plah. Radar Cornflake says, it looks great and sounds pretty decent. I've been fiddling with a stream setup for my own geeky stuff. It's so nice to get some ideas and input. Oh, absolutely, Radar Cornflakes. I'm always in the process of refinement. And if you look back at the Twitch streams I was doing, 2 months ago, this is really different. Not just this camera, but the multiple camera angles that I've worked out and refined in the various approaches. The lights have been a great help as well. Big time. Even down to, I'll go as far as to say the mics. Because the mics, I wasn't happy with the desktop mic I had. The condenser works. Don't get me wrong. The AT2020, where did I put it? Right here. This microphone's still tried and true for my old live streams. The problem is it's so big, and then when Diana comes, it's difficult for her to be heard. I also move my hands around a lot, and I kept knocking into it, and I'm running out of desk space. Let me put it this way. This 3D printer here is on my desk. It's on the same desk that we are sitting at, right here. So it's
So this is what the locket looks like on the inside.
not the 3D printed locket, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be
That's what she
very.
wants.
Oh, that's gonna be very difficult to.
Gears that move.
Wait. Yeah, that's gonna be. You can try looking for it, but that might have to be custom designed.
Because they have it on Amazon, but
It's like $74.
no, it's only $9. But I don't know if it opens, so I don't know if she'll be like disappointed at the fact that.
Well, why don't you?
It doesn't say.
Oh yeah, it would say if it opened.
It would show.
It would show it.
I know it lights up, but.
Yeah, if it lights up, it doesn't open because the light is on the inside.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is it looking like a Han Solo there? Is it looking like Han Solo?
Yeah.
Yeah? Wait, hang on. It's getting my fingers. Look at that. Oh man, this is unbelievable.
I know. It is.
This is unbelievable. Thank you for following Babad Man.
Oh, Krusty could print that?
You could print it.
Oh! I thought you said I don't think it's
Look,
locking it.
here's the locket, but it doesn't open. That's not an opener. That's just the plain old model. Someone modeled that up.
Wow.
Loyal Moses cheering 500 bits. I will be cheering. When I get my purple filament. It's like a royal purple. I will be printing a bit. I need to bookmark that.
So that's what it looks like. That's the one on Amazon, but I don't think it opens because of.
Yeah, it doesn't open, hon. I don't think it opens. Thank you, Radar Cornflakes, for the faith. Subscribing tier 1 6 months in advance. That's the faith right there. Look at that faith. Thank you for that. You join Loyal Moses at the 6-month level. That's incredible. Thank you very, very, very much. Appreciate the support. Very much. Because, like I said, hang on. No, I'll get it. I'll get it after the stream. So thank you for that. And the stream, by the way, is about winding down, too. Because after this is printed, we're pretty much going to raid somebody else, pass the raid along, raid it forward. I should do Diana and Carbonite. I will. But I need your face.
Creepy.
I need your face.
Oh, we should do it after this. I know. Or today. We should do it today.
Okay, we can do it today. That's fine. Now I just need you and Leo to do a collab stream. That's probably never going to happen. 24-hour stream is definitely not going to happen.
I was just thinking that, Loyal.
Thank you for the 500 bits, but a 24-hour stream is absolutely not going to happen.
Will you do it one day? Never?
Dude, it's a lot. Trust me, dude. Like several hours.
What if I stay up with
5 hours? No, dude, you don't
and
understand.
then keep it going?
Diana,
40?
you don't understand. It is you don't.
You sleep and I'll talk.
Diana, you don't get it. You don't understand.
You can sleep here.
I'm not gonna sleep here.
Or take them into the bedroom.
I'm not gonna do that.
And they can watch you sleep.
Loyal Moses cheered 24 bits, not even 24 bits.
24.
Not even 24 bits. Not even 24 bits, dude. Not even. Not even for 2,400 bits.
No?
No. It'd have to take a hell of a lot more than that, let me tell you. It's a long day. You don't understand. I've done things like that before, and it is draining.
It's like having,
it is taxing.
It's like having a newborn again. Remember?
Worse.
Staying up all night.
Worse.
Aww.
Oh, so hard. Unlucky Stick asks if I did a 24-hour marathon. It wasn't 24 hours, it was like 18. And even that was long.
Don't tempt Loyal. He's tempted.
What? Don't tempt Loyal. He'll put up 24,000 bits. I don't even know. What is there a limit on bit transfer? It's done.
Oh my god.
Sorry. What?
That scared me.
Why?
I nearly fell back.
Why'd you fall back? It's over there.
I heard the noise. I didn't know what was happening.
All
I
right.
nearly fell.
Pestless 24. It's not gonna happen. 24-hour stream's not going to happen. But you are about to see this up close and in person.
Whoop, it's done.
Oh my god. Diana, look at it.
Let me see.
Just come here. Go look at it. Look at it. What do you see? Look at it. Does it look like Han Solo?
Yeah.
Does it look like Han Solo?
The face?
Yeah.
I don't want to. Wait, I can't tell.
Look at the face. Is that Han Solo?
Is it you?
Yeah.
Is it really? It's you. What?
It's me and Carbonite.
Oh my god. That's kind of scary. No?
It's fun.
It's like you're suffocating.
No, I'm not. I'm in perfect hibernation. Han Solo didn't die. He's in perfect hibernation. Hibernation? Carbonate. Hibernation in Carbonite.
Carbonation.
He's in perfect hibernation.
That's
All right.
cool.
Here we go. I think it is. Here, put that
Bye,
on it.
everyone.
Oh, you're going?
Bye. What? Yeah.
Okay.
Is it ending?
Just about, yeah. So I'm gonna get that off the bed there. Give me a second. Let me pop out the PIP.
PIP. Is that code?
Yeah, picture in picture. Ooh. That was. All right. Oh, wow. Got to peel away the supports, and I will. But there's Chris Pirillo and Carbonite.
I will take my drinks. That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Chris Pirillo and Carbonite. I'm gonna do another one of these. Only I'm gonna get another one of my scans of my face with glasses on. Chris Pirillo and Carbonite there.
It can also be used as a little tray.
Chris Pirillo in Carbonite.
That's so bizarre.
Oh wow. Yeah, I may have to use your hair dryer for a lot of these threads.
Yeah.
That's the tip. If you want to get rid of the string, the hairs or whatever.
That helps it.
Yeah, it basically melts it. The hair dryer will. Hang on. Easy enough to peel off these supports. Oh man, my koozie. Yeah, please, thank you. Wow, this turned out really well.
Yeah, it did.
I've got to get a bit more of the. Here, I'm gonna have to get. Here's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to get out my kit. Swing over here. Give me a second. Got to maneuver a few things around. And go to this view. I guess you don't need that PIP. But we're gonna get in my kit. Pull out the pliers there. Steady. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll melt the fingers. Yeah, I may end up going. You know what I may end up doing? I may end up getting. Let me get these out here. What I'm probably gonna do is this. I got tweezers, so I'll just use these precision tweezers. It'll be a little easier. Yeah. There we go. A little easier. And truly recommended to get long nose pliers. Longer the better. Yep. And is that supports? No, that's in the design. Okay. I've also got some supports in there. That'll be easier to get, I think. So, gotta get this here. Let's see here. Does anyone get scared when I use tools? What? I can't hurt myself. Well, I guess I could. Famous last word. Haven't cut myself yet. Come close a couple times, but doesn't happen. Let's get that here. The cutters are a little easier to remove the brim. Think so? Guess I could try it. I just figured I'd just pull it off. I got the brim, pretty much. Although, the supports here, that support is pretty much, in the back, is pretty much on there. I don't think this support's coming off back here. Those are probably on. Not that it matters, because it's behind. Yeah, I'd only have maybe a couple of suggestions for the designer for the next one. Oh, yeah, I've got some supports in the actual I'll use this one, I guess. I've got some supports in the. Yeah, give me a second. Let me see if I can do something here. Give me a moment, please. Porfa. Let me do. Oh, I am on the telephoto. Okay. Let's try this. There we go. Figured you could zoom in here. That's not support on the back, underside of the bridge. Yeah, that's what I thought, Krusty. Okay, so I have some supports in the hands. This is where it's going to get a bit more difficult. Oof. And you know what? Even if there is support residue, it doesn't look bad because it's carbonite, so it's going to be all bumpy and stuff. So it's going to look like that.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Good try. Nice. Yeah, like I said, I think the only thing I would recommend is I'm gonna try this. No, not that one. I found a staple puller sometimes to work pretty well. Like the next one I do, I'm gonna do a head with my glasses up here. I'm gonna do a head with my glasses, and I'm also going to, yeah, this is just a regular old staple puller here. I'm going to have maybe the head protruding a bit more. Not that this was bad, it wasn't. I mean, honestly, having never been printed before, that's the bit of feedback I'd give the artist. And we'll iterate. Now I got to get another scan of my head with glasses on, smiling, and I'm gonna. I wonder why these supports were added up here, because I just did everywhere supports. That's pretty much that. It's hard to tell where the supports end and the actual product begins. Let's be careful around here, though. The hands. Yeah, the hands almost need to be brought in a bit. They may not protrude out as much, so they don't need supports. This is, like I said, this is where you can see the hand moving. Got to be very careful there. I gotta remember to take notes here, what my challenges are. Okay, there's that's out. Hey, Spartan Parker. Good evening. Playing with my Chris Perillo and Carbonite here. And it's gonna have set. Take some next. This is where I see a lot of people like, oh, just do it in your garage. You're probably right. The fact that I haven't lost a finger yet. Amazing. Don't ruin his boyish good looks. Yeah, no doubt, Red Riot. One thing I don't want to do is like pop off my hand. But yeah, I think the challenge, the fingers have got to be in a little further. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all that out. Let's try over here. Yeah, those little hairs. Yeah, I'm gonna need to. May need to tweeze them out. Especially these finer details. Yeah, like I said, I think he's gonna have to. Next one is gonna have to be. Really tricky. This is where the dental picks come in handy. Yeah, no doubt. The only dental pick I really have, I'm not sure if it's going to be strong enough. We'll see here. I can see the support coming up. Yeah, I would put the hands flatter, because that's the way they are in the original anyway. And you still got the fingers up, but just making it so that you don't have to use supports. Just bring the hands a little further in. Eliminating the need for a lot of the support. Yeah, so far so good. I mean, minus the aforementioned snags. Seemingly. Very tricky. Yeah. Yeah, these supports are going to be impossible. Oops. Oops.
Yep, I oopsed. I oopsed. I oopsed. Yeah, I don't think there's a fixing the oops. But, you know, that might be about as good as I can get this particular revision. Make some suggestions. I'll get some pictures over on my social. Y'all can see it kind of better at a light or in an angle. Yep, what do we got there? Loyal Moses, thank you for cheering the 500 bits. Oh, this filament flies into my eye. How are I and the family? We are doing well. Diana was just joined, or had just joined us. Yeah, I think this is about as good as it's gonna get. It's hard to see. It's hard to tell what's the support and what is the actual carbonite at times.
Do we drink tea? We do not drink tea.
Even if I don't get it all, it'll be fine. Alright, I think we're good. Got some recommendations to make to the artist. Let me go ahead and flip back so y'all can see here. Go back to the primary view. There is the Chris Pirillo and Carbonite block. Frozen in Carbonite, pretty much cleaned up for the most part. It's going to be difficult, if not impossible, to get the stuff off the hands, but I do have some recommendations for the artist to minimize support, to minimize the need for supports at the hands. That would make it better. So yeah, there you go. Wait until you play with tractors, horses, and cows. How about I never do that? So, first one done. First iteration done. Chris Pirillo and Carbonite. Unbelievable. Gonna write my notes down for the artist, get the feedback to him, try a different head sculpt, and then do it all over, but with a different head. And the next one with my glasses, I'm gonna be smiling and be like that. So my next Frozen in Carbonite one is probably gonna be in a different color filament, probably. Sorry, I'm just looking through here. Yeah, I think that's the one right there. Thank you everybody for joining. Really appreciate all the support you've been giving. Appreciate you tuning in.
Appreciate the feedback. Appreciate the help. Appreciate the guidance. Appreciate the chatting. Appreciate your time. We're going to be rating Set to Build, possibly. Don't forget to stop by Discord. That's right. Join us on Discord. I totally missed that 2211 KP followed, as well as Red Riot, as well as Z Falcors. I apologize for that. Thank you, Buana, for the cheers, and Krusty, and Liz, and Loyal, and everybody. Here we go. What do we got? Tomorrow I'll be back as normal, as usual, 6 p.m. Pacific. Tomorrow's content is largely going to be brick building, Lego building. Sunday's just going to be a regular old hangout. I will be probably 3D printing something tomorrow as well, pretty much every day, because there are plenty of things that I want to 3D print now that I have myself in Carbonite. Wow. Kind of freaking me out, but a good kind of freak out. What did I build? Control-Alt-Quinn, I froze myself in Carbonite. I got a 3D printer last weekend. So that's me. That's my face in Carbonite, Quinn. And I know you're going to love that. Yeah. So there's a collectible, right? There's something that nobody else really has or wants, really. Unless you always wanted to have your own Chris Perillo and Carbonite. That's what we did today. Tomorrow I'm going to be building the Scout Walker, the ATST from Mandalorian. That's what was sent to me as a gift by Roberto. I'm going to be doing that with Set to Build, who may be streaming live right now, and if he is, that's exactly who we are rating, and Set to Build is. So Set to Build is, what's he doing? He's playing Minecraft right now. Set to Build is the one that we're going to be doing the Twitch stream with tomorrow, so I might as well pass you over there now. Kind of fun, share some love that direction. Thank you, everybody. See you on Discord. Thank you for turning on notifications. See you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific. Geeking out here. Just wrapping up, because I have, that's just how I'm doing it. We're going to raid Set to Build, playing Minecraft. Going to do a Tuscan raid, a good old Tuscan raid. Put that in your merch store. I should, Quinn. I should. No, I can't. I don't own the rights, right? This is just for me. It's just for me. Red Riot, thank you. Take care. I appreciate you following. We'll see you tomorrow. I am weak. I will see you as well. Airwolf28. Everybody. Thank you. Here we go with the Tuscan raid. 148 of y'all ready to raid Set to Build now. Be nice, be kind, give him a follow if you love brick building and you love a really good nerd here on Twitch. Set to Build has been amazing. I love you. I appreciate you. And at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the force be with you always. Now, let's do this Tuscan raid. Did it go? Yeah, it went? Yeah. Twitch TV? Yeah. Set to Build? Yeah.
Music anyways.
Tuscan raid! Raid!
Hey!
Oh, wait. That's not Minecraft.
How's it going? Tuscan raid!
I thought it was Minecraft. I suck.
I'll take. Watch me be terrible at Valheim. Hey, Loyal Moses, what's up, buddy? Rusty, hello. Control-Alt-Quinn, how's it going? Hey! What's up, Paul? That's not Minecraft. Kinda, it's Minecraft with Vikings.